at a campfire outside the logger camp, whatever, which may
Yes.
or may not be a very, very shitty place to walk into unprepared. We don't know.
Mhm.
We don't think it should be, but you were very ominous. Uh,
What do you mean I was ominous? What did I say that was ominous?
uh,
The woods are
Yeah.
spooky. Spooky dooky.
no, more in that they may or may not be dangerous or something along those lines.
Oh, the woods themselves?
No, the logger camp.
Oh, all I said was that there was like an eerie silence, no sign of life, no fires.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah,
We're still keeping
nothing.
that card.
Welcome to Silent Hill.
Right. So who does not have DM inspiration?
Dust. And that's it.
Oh God.
But
I have to think of a question that I feel like you were paying attention to.
wow. Hailing
And no,
Just give him the point already.
Well, no, that's not how this works.
Mr. DM.
Zach, you could always just give it out mid-session like a lot of DMs do. You don't have to
I mean, perhaps if
it ahead
something
of time.
amazing happens, but you guys haven't been in many situations for that to happen. You guys have always taken like
I
a.
did knock a mimic like below half health in like one encounter, in like one attack.
Wait, when? Which one? Oh, the mimic. You know
I
what?
almost killed it outright.
Yeah, when he did like 28 damage to it in one shot.
You know what? You are correct. I will give you DM inspiration, not for half helding the mimic in one attack, but for tactically using the oils and water to set traps throughout the Nomen Guard area.
I think I only did that once.
No, you did it quite a few times.
You set multiple fires and you set
For the
multiple
water.
puddles to track water. Yeah.
And,
I did the water thing.
and then you
Yeah, you
set
did,
one.
like 2 fires and 3 puddles.
And then he
I
went.
think I only set one like fire, but I did a lot of puddles. Like every hallway I ignored, I set a puddle in.
To be fair, Zach, he set fire to one entryway and then decided to almost go through it with a wooden crab.
Yeah.
I decided against it at
Listen,
the end.
I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, right? I'm looking at your successes, not your tremendous confusing failures.
Wow. So rude.
Wait,
That's why like Chase still has inspiration. And I didn't take it away when he aggroed the rug.
For the 7th time.
Yeah, for the 8th time in a row and actually effed around and
that's-
found out.
By the way, that sounded like the rug. I heard a growl.
Sarah, did you have something to say?
Yes, I still want a trivia question. I think that they're fun. Yeah.
Awesome.
He doesn't have one prepared.
I know you have so many written down already. Otherwise, I wouldn't want to put you on
sure.
the spot.
So many.
What
definitely.
are the foods that were in the gachapon?
Great. There was the cotton candy.
Yeah.
And what else?
There's
Grapes.
one more.
No, there were grapes and cotton candy.
There's one more.
Yep.
What was it? I don't know.
It was
It
the
was something that-
marshmallows.
I feel like,
Marshmallows. I knew that.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. It was marshmallows.
Not
at that.
including Callie's rations.
All right.
Oh yeah, my rations.
Yeah. Name 3 objects off the tablets that you did not acquire.
Dragon armor.
Okay.
God.
That was like a thing. A bottle of
A
smoke.
little figurine of like a horse.
Anti-magic
wasn't it?
shackles.
That was 3. Yes.
And the
Yeah,
genie
figuring
lamp
of
to
the-
bring Will Smith out.
I have like, can you? I know what that figurine of the horse is. I didn't metagame in the session. Can I say what it is?
If you'd like to, yeah.
Yeah, that's like it turns into like I believe that's the thing that turns into like a shadow horse that will like bring you to hell or something if it doesn't like something like that.
Yes, you are entirely
Yeah.
correct.
I really like because I remember hearing about it a
Yeah,
long time
maybe
ago and I really
don't
liked the
buy
concept.
that.
I'm like, whoa, that's really cool. And
Right.
it's scary as a player.
So I did the archaic DM thing. There were several objects that if you got would probably screw you over if you used them wrong. I will throw in the rug because I found it incredibly hilarious. If it had a secondary thing where if you piss it off, it turns into the rug of smothering. Which was not entirely my idea. Thus sent me this stat sheet for it and was
I
like,
thought
please,
that's
for
what
the
it was
love of
initially.
God. Yeah, please, for the love of God, tell me it isn't this object. And I was like, mayhaps. But yes, I forgot the exact stipulation for the horse. But you can let me look it up. I forgot exactly what it was. It's like the
What's the
obsidian.
deal with the dragon armor? Is that an actual item or something homebrew?
It is an actual object.
It was
It
cursed.
Multi-scales, however, was just a color thing. It does not make you resistant to dragon attacks.
Okay, because like regular dragon
assumed.
scale does make you resistant to the element of that dragon.
Correct. It was not that. It was. What was it? Oh, it was advantage on saves against the breath attacks.
Oh dang it.
Okay.
I was gonna
So
say
the-
that's my question still stands. This armor will protect you from a dragon. How do you know
Yeah.
this? How did you come across this information? Where's your guarantee?
Yeah. So
What
the
can I say?
obsidian
Raccoons get around
seed.
in their free time.
Yeah.
The obsidian seed summons a nightmare, which is a
Yeah.
CR3 large fiend of neutral
Evil
evil
horse.
variant. Yes.
Yeah.
If you have a good alignment, the figurine has a 10% chance each time you use it to ignore your orders, including a command to revert back into the figurine. If you mount the nightmare while it is ignoring your orders,
Yeah.
you and the nightmare are instantly transported to a random location on the plane of Hades, where the nightmare reverts to figurine form. So it sends you to hell and then turns back into a statue.
Yeah.
Damn, why
But-
didn't you guys get that one for a mount?
Wait, Hades, is that a different plane of hell than what fiends come from?
No, so fiends come from every layer of hell, but each layer of hell is different.
Okay.
So there's the stereotypical one, which is like fire and brimstone. There's
got you.
one
I, know,
of
like, I understand the concept. It was just I wanted just a little clarification there.
Yeah,
If there were
there's-
like different planes or different like layers or whatever.
yeah, there are 666 layers in D&D beyond, or in D&D in general. But
Oh, okay.
I would probably just come up with something that would be hilarious.
Yeah, we really should have gotten the horse and put Pugnac on it.
I mean, maybe he is a good variant, so it had a chance to.
Do you need me to load in any maps here or no? I don't think so.
Uh,
We're not traveling anymore. I don't think.
Not yet, yes. And last time we left off, you guys had traveled pretty decent amounts. Interacted with
Can I have my
a.
badge? I want to feel
Yeah.
like a deputy. Thank you.
Sure. There we go.
Howdy, partner.
Yeah, so you guys traveled. I did a little side quest thing where you guys ran into a raccoon. Gave you a chance to spend your money, depending on how good of a food you got. You would be able to purchase objects from his store. Using the beast speaking spell that I forgot the name of, you were able to communicate with the raccoon, which you named Marshmallow. And with that, he allowed you to make a couple extra deals, as well as stack the results from your die, which was very, very good. You guys used it effectively. Congrats.
Thank you.
After spending quite a bit of money on stuff that may or may not be completely irrelevant to the story, that's a joke. You guys
Sure.
completed your travel towards the loggers camp, getting there right at dusk. And then that's where we left off. So we hold it off on rolling watches and deciding watches so we didn't forget like last time.
Yes.
Yes.
So we could pick up there. If there's any conversations you guys would like to have amongst yourselves before going to bed, now would be a perfect time to do so. It's basically in your hands of what you would like to do.
Now, I believe it would be most preferable to the entire group to have a conversation here, but Trap would not be able to start it.
Sure.
Pugnat, take it away.
Oh no.
I think we all know what Pugnet would immediately do.
Hey, Layla, can you play some more music?
100%. That is exactly what I was thinking. You
Look, I
nailed
made
it.
us a house to put our characters in.
Oh, Salu's house.
Hold on, let me. Yeah, while you guys decide what to do, I'm gonna have a little bit of fun while you.
No.
Oh wait, hold on.
Are you making a chimney?
It's on fire.
Oh, I wanted a chimney.
Also, I have spells. No, Zach, you dipped. And,
You have spells?
Wait, when did I dip?
like last
Oh.
time, after you did, like, everybody quickly came to the conclusion, Chase, why do you only have like one cantrip?
Oh. Wait, so did you not pick spells after leveling up?
Yep.
Technically speaking, he did it the night before because nobody told him otherwise. He hasn't fought since then.
You pretty much.
Okay. I mean, I did say please go back.
I'm not
It's a
gonna lie,
mixture of
I forgot
thoughts.
about it.
Fair enough. That's all right.
I just want to note that if I am not on the flying carpet, I am hugging the flying carpet so that no one can hurt it.
I think.
I don't think
No,
people
hurting
hitting the flying
it is
carpet is
not-
what the concern. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Someone got it.
It is my concern.
Okay. Fair enough. The carpet may or may not respect you more. You don't know. It's a carpet.
It's my favorite thing right now. Sorry, Lou.
We left in the dust here.
Yeah, since no conversation is happening, we'll proceed for
Oh, no.
forward in a minute. But I thought it would be very funny to bring up something that did not happen. But I was messaged about prior, and I was like, "I'll give you an opportunity," and it was entirely missed. So, I can't remember what session it was after. I think it was the one before the last one we had. Sarah DM'd me asking, "I want a gun." So it wasn't really asking.
No, I think we collectively voted that giving her a firearm would be a terrible idea.
That
I did
was
not say
in one of the
firearm, I said
sessions.
gun.
Right. So fun fact, the raccoon did have a final pedestal that none of you saw, and I will
No.
leave that there.
It was a gun.
I could have had a gun.
Could have had a gun.
No, you were too poor for a gun.
He's not
I
You're
wrong.
too busy spending everyone else's money,
Okay.
and when they run out of money,
Elf gun.
Yeah,
Our
next time you
gun.
get a chance to get a gun, just like pull all of Chase's money out of the rug and use that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna start patting around my pockets, being like, "Where's my gold?"
Yeah, time to start looking for loose
Rug.
Loose change.
Loose change.
Loose change.
Loose change.
That's what I spent. Loose change.
Rug, did you steal my money?
Anything else?
I don't.
Are you
think
talking
it's
to my
good.
rug?
yeah, the rug is too busy being coddled.
petted.
Maladin, are you trying to talk to a rug? Layla, why are you coddling a rug?
I like how we're acting like it didn't try to strangle me last time.
Layla, I let you
I
have those
did tell you
bagpipes.
to stay away from it.
You did.
Would you rather have bagpipes or a rug? Or
Have me be nice all the time.
I want,
bagpipes? I don't think you could be nice all the
I
time.
want my gold back.
You think my rug stole your gold?
It tried to smother me, so yes.
I think that the smothering is justified. Stealing is wrong.
Then what the hell happened to my gold?
Maybe Lou stole it.
What? Hang on now.
I like
Why
how
would
I like
steal
how
yours?
instead of aiming
that's
your
a lot.
accusations at the rabbit, you decide to do it at your elf friend.
Yeah.
The one who is wink wink not
only
been stealing
friend.
at all.
I definitely haven't stolen anything from Pugnat. You can't prove otherwise.
I don't know the rabbit's name and I refuse to address it.
Oh, so I'm an it now.
Look at it this way, you can apparently get away with anything. She won't make an accusation against you.
Well, I guess I know who I'm gonna steal next. Pugnat's basically poor now.
Well,
Then
so
again, I
is
guess
she.
Ticket's spent all her money,
Wait, you've been
yeah.
stealing from Podnap?
What?
Stealing is wrong.
Don't
Oh,
act like you're
to be clear, I was saying that out of character.
don't
No,
act like you're
I-
morally good.
I
Evil
think
elf.
that I take the moral high ground more than any of you here.
I think you're being racist. I think you're being elf supremacist.
Then be a race worth respecting.
Well, hang on now. Aren't you only half elf anyways?
What's that supposed to mean?
It means don't be racist
It
to
means
people
you-
when
it
you're only
means you-
half elf.
That's
I-
rich coming from you.
It
I-
means you
When
aren't
have I
only
ever
racist,
said
it means
anything
you're a
wrong?
hypocrite.
I have the perfect
Have I
name for
ever
Layla now.
said anything wrong about any other race?
I know you think it.
I
Mm.
don't.
You're mean to Pugnat.
No, I'm not.
You
Layla-
are.
I give him useful advice so he can be a proud adventurer.
Pugnat, isn't Lou a little bit mean?
Pugnat, be careful how you answer that.
Oh
I-
no. He's threatening him.
Lou has given me tips to be more likable. Not working, but the thought was there.
Did
Listen,
Lou
I
get your
really
consent before he gave you the tip?
friendly advice.
Look at it this way, Pugnat. Layla just started a conversation with you.
That's true.
I feel like it may or may not be against my better judgment, or against me necessarily. But yeah, okay.
Also,
It's a small win.
I vote to have Layla be nicknamed Mutt.
No, that is offensive to
Human
Layla,
elf
and I won't
hybrid.
stand for it.
Did Layla take a step away from the keyboard?
No.
Okay.
I'm just staring you down with a death stare.
Speaking of the possessed rug, what sort of hole did you guys grow up in not to know to not fuck with fey creatures
What do
It's
you mean
never
fey
a good
creatures? It was a raccoon.
from the Feywild?
It was a big ass rat.
What are you? You're a talking rabbit.
Yeah.
Yes, and my ancestors were from the Feywild,
So
Uh-huh.
we should
just
deal
as
with you.
yours were. So you should have an equal amount of knowledge as to why the fuck you shouldn't fuck with them.
Well, some of us aren't so afraid of little ghosts and raccoons and whatnot.
His name was Marshmallow.
That's right. He had a name.
Pugnat. I think what I'm
Oh.
hearing is that we need to leave. They're all
If
fey.
To be
If
clear, I was
I-
trying to ask where you guys grew up
Just
to instigate the conversation.
That's a loaded question.
I-
I don't
Uh, Pugnat leads in to you, Chase, and he says, "If I recall correctly, I don't even think it had a name. I think they named it
yeah,
from the stories I heard."
How did, okay, I'm gonna say you weren't even there.
Yeah, that's
And I believe you are correct.
I think you're just
Well,
being mean to the Fae for no
I
reason.
made my effort to instigate the conversation. It's somebody else's turn.
You were being mean to the Fae for no reason.
So
For no reason. Do you
how
not remember what the rug that the raccoon gave you did to Maladin?
Yes, I do. I wish I had a picture of it.
what's a picture?
Like a portrait.
Okay. What's a
You-
portrait?
Oh, so you grew up in a wealthy household.
That's personal information.
I think I have quit
Wow.
giving a damn when you call
Perhaps
me
not.
an
Well,
inferior
that's very
race.
well.
You likely would have boasted about it.
Lou, how did you grow up? How's that?
Okay, that's a loaded question.
It's not.
It well, normally I grew up very normally.
What's normal?
Yeah, with a bird flying in your hair when we first met.
Oh. Hey, now it was a nice
Lunch.
bird, sang me little songs.
Did you name the bird also?
I might have named it.
Did you name it Marshmallow?
No, I named it Baby Lou.
Little Lou. Okay. You didn't answer the question.
Do I have to?
Yes.
Oh,
Says who?
Says me. the authority around here.
Well,
Uh-huh. Hybrid.
like most people, I think.
Half breed.
Uh,
Did you choke on a fly? What happened?
You're an half-breed. I'll have to mock her. She's right here.
They'll get theirs. They will get
She called
theirs.
us inferior races. What do you mean?
I
You
know.
started
I
this.
said be a better race. That is not the same
Oh.
thing.
That's
And Lou
diminishing
is
a
telling a story.
race.
You are being disrespectful.
No, you can continue.
Please don't.
You don't.
I'm giving Lou an L.
Well, I mean, my mother raised me for the most part. I lived in
Were
my
you depressed?
no. I had a very happy upbringing.
No.
What is depressed?
You'll learn.
It's the opposite of depushed.
Good answer.
But you know, I mean, like
DM
most kids,
point.
I was sent off as a teenager. What? What do you mean what?
Run that by me again.
I was sent off to hone a craft, a trade or skill. You know, most kids do that, right?
Wait, how old
No,
you're-
are
yeah.
you? He just squints at you.
Wait, you asked how old I was?
Yeah.
Um.
Because you talked about being a teenager like it was a while ago.
Were you
Just keeping in mind that
old?
elves like generally look young because they have long lifespans.
I can't answer that actually.
No secrets.
No, it's not a secret. I just don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know how old I am.
Are you that old?
You
No,
are an
I'm not
old
that.
person, aren't
Already
you?
senile.
About that.
Everyone
You
knows.
see.
I
No,
think
wait,
everyone
what?
knows the passage of time. Maladin, how old are you?
27.
You're old too.
How old are you,
I think-
Rabbit?
16.
Oh, you're a baby. No.
My species matures at 14, thank you very much.
Layla, how old are you?
I'm not telling you until you tell me how old you are.
I don't think I'm past 30. I feel like I don't think so. The last I checked, listen now.
Okay.
Well, I think I'm in my 20s. I feel like I'm in my 20s.
We all
What do you mean
do.
you feel like you're in your 20s? How long is
I
your
mean, I-
lifespan?
Well, no, it's
I
mean,
forget. I think
hundreds of
elves
years.
are
I
like
don't think
600
I'm-
years, maybe.
So
I'm
what?
not like 600 years old,
The f-
guys. I'm not older than 30, I don't think.
No, like out of character. I think it's like 600.
Oh, yeah,
lifespan
yeah,
for
it's like
elves.
600 or 700.
You
I've
were
played a long
also a
time.
child then.
And depending on the derivative of elf, for instance, high elves, if they stay within their natural terrain, i.e., like a forest or some shit, like
the
a
actual
magical,
Feywild.
or the actual Feywild, they do not age.
Oh, okay.
Similar to other species that have been added recently. It just depends on the circumstance. Eladrin specifically, because they grow up in the Feywild and never leave. High elves kind of choose a location, and if they stay there,
Out of character. What's my character's lifespan?
Donkey?
typical. You're a normal lifespan, just with the
100. 100 is the generic one they gave out to everything.
Cool.
Also, I want to say, my
You
understanding of elves is that they still mature at the same rate. So, like, a 20-year-old elf would be, while emotionally different, about the same as a
Yeah.
20-year-old guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
technically speaking, there isn't any like distinction on Haragon age span. I just decided that since rabbits mature very quickly on their own, to make it like a little bit younger for like age of maturation.
All right, so we have a
Oh,
16-year-old, an amnesiac, and me. All right. Pugnat. You said you were in your 20s or 30s. You can't even decide. And I don't know what the hell you mean by I feel like I'm in my 20s. What does that mean when you can go up to 600?
Okay, so I don't really remember the past few years, but you know,
So
I remember
amnesiac fits.
yeah.
What happened?
I don't.
Okay.
Are you gonna ask an amnesiac what happened to them?
The thing is, I don't know. Is the thing. That's kind of where my memory gets a little foggy.
Okay, what do you last remember before coming here?
Why did you come here?
That. Oh.
One question at
You
a time.
guys, okay, that's a lot of heat on me, okay? Why'd you didn't even tell us how old you are, Layla.
I said I would when you told me.
I gave you my best approximation.
An estimate,
Okay, well, I'm
yes.
like
Technically,
20
that's an answer. Oh, great. Another estimate.
And why are you here, Layla?
So I want to be.
Sure, okay.
Actually,
Well,
out of character, Zach, real quick.
Yeah.
Do you think my character would actually know, like, the span of a year?
With your predicament, I think not.
Okay, so my answer now has
So-
gone to, I have no idea. What is a
So-
year?
huh.
Well, okay, so you know that years exist and shit like that.
Yeah, but I don't know the metric for them currently in this place.
Correct, yes. So, there was a time, when you are on a plane that you were aging, and then there's a period where you may or may not have been on the same plane that you were not, and now that you're back on a material plane, you are aging.
Cool.
So theoretically, it's however long you thought it was. Your physical age is kind of up in the air.
Cool.
My God,
I think
don't
I'm
want the answer
27.
here, And now I'm just imagining Chase floating around the astral plane constantly.
Well, I wish.
Also, out of
Do you guys remember the meme with the shooting star song?
Oh no.
Where it was just like dee 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 dee, and it was like someone had made like a gif of some character like dancing or something in the stars. Yep,
No,
that's
I
Paladin.
don't, but I don't
You
want to know it
don't?
now
Oh
either.
my god!
Do not send this to me. I will block you.
Wow.
Sarah, what do you want to say?
Oh, out of character, just for y'all's imagination, Layla is early 20s.
Okay.
Is really what?
Early 20s.
Okay.
That was like late 20s ish.
Okay, so
I mean,
everyone's in
even
their
that, so it looks
20s
like he's in
currently
his-
except for the rabbit.
Everyone is young and spry.
Pug
and
Matt, what
mature.
about
Yeah.
you?
Well, you guys are old.
I am. I don't. Honestly, this conversation has somewhat confused me. I stayed home for about 30 years, and began adventuring about, I'd say, like 12 ago.
12 years adventuring.
You're
Well,
old.
traveling.
You're
I
the
mean,
oldest one here. Old.
instead of getting in the family business, I decided to travel around and see the world and decide what I wanted to do elsewhere.
You mean you spent 12 years out in the wild traveling with that arm
Well, no-
around that entire time?
Well, no, not really. Traveling out in the wild, I visited towns, studied in a variety of places, attempted to kind of, figure out what I wanted to do. And if I'm honest, I'm kind of falling back into family roots. But
And at what point in time did you decide wearing heavy armor that you don't know how to use was a good idea?
well, I thought instead of following my family's lineup to a T, I would instead attempt to help people in combat scenarios. And I thought the best way to not get hurt while doing so was to wear heavy armor.
And how did that go for you?
Oh, buddy.
I mean, I didn't help anybody, and then I got robbed. So
Oh, you helped me.
maybe.
By giving away his heavy armor.
No, he's healed me quite a few times.
Without his armor.
Well, yeah.
I mean, maybe an oversight of me, but recently has been better. I'm learning as I go. It's not like I immediately walked outside and got eviscerated or anything. I'm trying to do what I can.
You know what?
Hmm.
Good on you, bud. Old man. Alright, now someone explain to me how long a gnome can live for.
I mean, I still have a good 150 years.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
did double
sorry.
check. Githyanki is off that century. Oh yeah, gnomes are 350 to almost 500.
Githyanki Christ. All of you are so ageless.
Technically, mine's
Yeah.
about 100 too.
Okay. Rabbit will die together. Probably not, you'll suicide bomb someone soon enough.
Oh my gosh, 100 years could have passed and I wouldn't even know it.
You could be
No.
old.
Which is
I know.
why I'm so curious what feeling 20 is like when your age limit
Well-
is 600.
I don't really know. I don't. How long could it have really been since last I, checked? How?
Well,
We
how
don't
old were you
know.
before you got amnesia.
Before you got amnesia.
Oh no. Like. Oh.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, I didn't feel like I was aging until 20 years had passed.
That doesn't make me feel any better. That makes me feel worse. I could have lost like half of my life and I wouldn't even know it.
Little
I
do
would
we
know it because you'd look old.
little do we know
Thanks.
Lou is actually 599. That last
mean,
year is about to happen.
I mean, the unfortunate thing about elves is you can't use the typical indicators like facial hair or, I guess, age marks.
Oh, my
I-
hair's grown out.
How
Yeah.
do you know? Do you remember that?
I mean, when I was when I was a teenager, it was shoulder length, but I've been growing it out since then. I haven't cut. I don't think I cut it. Oh, I might have cut it, but I don't think I cut it.
I could cut it.
And now it's down past my waist, so that makes me.
Yes, I can see
that
that.
you need a haircut.
No,
I
no,
could cut it.
I kind of like it like this actually.
I could cut it.
Please don't cut it.
I could braid it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna start braiding loose hair.
Okay.
Oh
It
my
is-
God.
Kicking
I'm
Lou off
telling
the
you right
carpet.
now, it's incredibly tangled.
I'm gonna start ripping out.
Please don't rip
The,
out
the amount of math.
Ow.
You know when you're young and you have long hair and your mother like pulls the crap out of it to get it straight and everything?
Oh, brings the brush and just starts
Yes.
yanking you off
Yeah,
your
it just
feet
starts
with it.
ripping.
Yeah.
It's like you'll be fine, and immediately starts giving you like the most painful experience of your
Starts
12-year-old
scalping
life.
you.
I had waist length hair when I was a little kid.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was so painful.
Yes.
Wait, Zach, did you have long hair growing up?
In middle school, yes, but
Please show
also
pictures. Please.
those have been burned.
I'm texting.
As they should, as they should.
Yes. Not actually, but what was I gonna say? No, but plus I had Haley, so it was me, my mom, and Haley. So
I'm just gonna message Haley really quickly. Don't worry about it.
yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm still very curious without physical marks or aging notices. How the hell does 20 feel if an elf is saying it?
I mean, 20 feels. I mean, I don't have any aches or pains.
Do you want some?
Please no.
So,
Um,
are you asking out of character, Chase, or in character?
No, in character.
Okay. I was about to say,
I
'cause, like, I've heard
I'm
there's like a
19, I don't know
canon
how
answer
to
to
do
that,
this.
but
I don't have any aches or pains. Like my joints are fine. I've got
When does
I've
that
got
start
some-
going bad for an elf?
yeah, but I must not be very old, you know. I don't have any gray hairs, do I? I don't think my face looks any weird.
Any weird?
Or I don't very weird. I don't think my face looks like wrinkly or anything, does it?
We just went
I haven't
over
really
that
looked
those
at
don't
it.
really show often when an elf is aging.
You're right. Listen, I don't really know what to go by. But I mean, except for my hair's been. It's a lot longer than.
Okay, Pugnat,
Okay.
you're in your
I
40s,
remember when I was 23.
50s.
It was. I think I'm older than 23
Okay,
because I think
well,
I remember that, and I think I remember my hair. It was longer. It's longer than when I was a teenager, but shorter than now.
okay. So,
So
in
I've probably
summation,
grown.
Pugnat, 50s, Layla, 20s, me, I have no idea either. Question mark. Rabbit, 16.
Yes.
Okay. You also question mark. For completely different reasons.
Wait, where would you have lived to not even have an idea of how old you are?
Me?
Yes.
Not this world.
Which one?
I don't know.
What do you remember of the world you were in?
Hell,
Which one?
I don't know.
Are you talking like fire?
I'm talking
Ice.
experience.
That okay. That did not. Okay.
It was the
Physically,
Disneyland
what
of
was
hell.
there?
Death. And that's
Okay, so it
pretty
was like
much
the
the best way
purgatory
I
plane.
can describe it.
Were there souls then?
There were souls
Damn
being taken.
spirits? Taken, not delivered. So not a
How'd you
hell
get
plane.
there?
Also hell. All right. In summation,
I don't think he has the best vocabulary.
I have a decent vocabulary, just I have no
Maybe
idea what
you
this
have it on the
raccoon
phone.
you were talking about is. I saw a giant rat in
I
the
don't.
forest. Anyway,
Do you want? Please.
I have a vocabulary. I just don't know what things are.
yes. Teach me. Somebody give me a book. I know what the book is.
And he just turns to Lou. So wait, are you from the Feywild then?
Oh no, I'm from.
Where?
Yeah, that's offensive. You can't ask that.
I feel like it's fair
Hey
when the
Zach, so I
amnesiac
haven't
doesn't know
figured out
how.
where I'm from yet. feel like I
Material
know.
plane. In reference to what we're talking about, it would be the material plane.
Yeah, well, material play. I feel like he would definitely know what town he's from. That's okay.
Shit. Hold on.
Yeah, do you have one?
Maybe.
I
Might
would
be a-
accept
oh, it's a Google Doc.
I would accept like Northwestern or something. Like if you want to
Yeah,
give
like
like a
a-
region.
Yeah, like oh, I'm from west of here.
That you do not know.
I don't
From
know.
west of here. I
Correct.
will note that the only thing west of where we currently are is Neverwinter City.
So you remember where you were. You do not remember.
That is what I asked. I asked where she's from.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a continent called Gelvindary.
Golvendary?
And let's see, what was that town? The map word too.
Maybe
Oh,
you
I
would-
didn't label it. That's great. Hold on.
Name it Laylaville.
No.
How do you spell that continent?
GelvenDairee.
Is this homebrew?
It is, yes.
Okay, I was like, I can't see this anywhere. Okay.
And if you're wanting a geographical location on this continent, you would be from Southern Weathermount.
Cool.
Weathermount.
Wait, like town or like?
I think he's in
yes.
the region. Oh, okay,
Well,
never mind.
Yes,
My
yes,
map
but
is
there.
regional. Where
so-
on the like of this like where is that town though on this map?
It would be southeast on the
Southeast
entire
of-
continent.
On the entire continent?
Yes,
Cool.
the southeastern
pointing
area.
OMG.
Okay.
So
So she went pretty fucking far then, because
I've been
Oh,
away.
all the way up here.
Yeah. Oh, are you talking about this continent or her continent?
Yes.
His continent. This continent, you don't know.
No. Okay. I thought you were saying like this one. I'm like,
Oh
damn, that's
no,
further
sorry.
away.
Yeah. No, it's
Don't
it's
move the
itself.
map.
Its own continent. You're essentially okay. Shit,
Oh, that's right.
it's funny because I had all this stuff planned for a previous campaign, so I have it. Hold on.
It's fine. We have like the names now. You don't need to worry about it too much.
No, it's okay. Someone asked. Honestly, I have it ready for whenever, or if you guys want to go to the next continent. But
Oh dear.
So I'm sorry.
We're gonna take a
Elderberry is the
look.
continent.
We're
yeah,
taking Lou back.
one campaign setting at a time.
We're taking Lou back to their homeland. That's the next adventure.
No,
Yeah.
no.
No, 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 no.
He doesn't
Wait,
want to
wait,
go
wait,
back.
wait, wait, wait.
But no, actually, that would be amazing.
Yeah, so this is the very bare map. I meant to do it more detailed, but that campaign didn't last long.
I was about to say, Zach, your Inkscape skills are on point.
Yeah, thank you very much. But you see the little like hovel towns and the bridge and shit at the south part of the map. It's the eastern part of all of that.
What's that for? I live in a nice little area. I live in a nice area.
You live in a shack.
I do not live in a shack.
You live in a shack. You're a shack boy.
You're a shack boy.
Lou,
Or
Lou, is
So
it
my
alright
nicknames
if
as it stands are
God.
Shack Boy and Little Shack.
Lou, is it alright if we call Layla hybrid now?
No, shut up.
You
Hey,
know,
hey,
actually,
hey,
we
the
call
correct
them.
derogatory
have-
term is crossbreed.
Oh,
We have the hybrid crossbreed, and then we have
Sorry, no,
shack
it's
boy.
half-breed, my bad, half-breed.
Shack Boy.
You gotta say it just like that, by the way.
Common Shack Boy. But no, I think someone asked Lou what. Okay, so I guess Lou relays where he's from.
Hey,
First,
you have a general knowledge of like your childhood.
yeah,
just
his
not how you got
childhood,
here.
like,
It's not how
teen
yes.
years maybe. Gets fuzzier the older you get.
You are senile at this point. You're not an amnesiac, you're
I'm
senile.
not. I remember everything crystal clear from when I woke up. Okay.
Plus
Oh,
the humorous
yeah.
part is you say the older you get, and you're only like 23-ish.
Probably older than that. Okay. The last he remembers like before waking up, he was 23-ish.
Okay.
It could be years from that span of time, but probably not more than 3 or 4 years. He's probably like mid to late 20s.
Okay.
Fair
So
estimate.
now
Like
that,
the growth patterns and everything that you are able to kind of see, even though they're kind of far and in between. It's been a few years. You know it's been years. You just don't know how long.
Okay, so he turns to Layla and he's what will I say here? Something insinuating that she had a pampered lifestyle, but is also rude at the same time while inquiring where she was. I can't think of a good way to phrase it.
Anything to say about Lou?
How about you mind your own business?
You say that as if you haven't asked other people questions so far here.
Look. I'm not telling you because you're mean to me.
Really? In what way?
You hurt my carpet.
When did I attack your carpet?
With words.
With words.
Oh
And
no.
it was attacking Maladin.
So you are going to just let it you are not making a good case for why we should like you.
If I recall, I did not attack the carpet when it was attacking Maladin. I gave him an assist in a strength save for getting out of it.
Yes.
Also, when I tried to be your friend, you ran away from me.
You mean when you crept up on me in the woods and stared at me without saying anything?
Oh, there is. Oh man, I hate being a DM sometimes.
In what way?
There's a certain choice of words that I would love to be used, but I can't advise it to progress the story, so I just gotta sit here.
Oh,
You can always DM the party involved.
No.
Well, you are the DM after all, so you can DM as a DM.
I know, but I can't advise you to. Yeah, it's not important. I promise.
Okay, well, I want to know after the session because I'm curious, please.
Oh no, because then it will persuade. Nah.
Okay, either way. Anyway, you
Layla,
were just wanting to be mean to me. You just didn't want to be friends. I tried. I put my foot forward and you ran away. And that's not my problem anymore.
Layla, are you in love
You
with
know-
the rabbit?
What?
You were
I found a
stalking.
loophole.
He's
So-
gonna draw it with Microsoft Paint on the table.
No, no. So Pugnat will look at Layla with a confused look and say softly to Layla, like a coward.
We're going to cast.
Wait, what?
Like a coward?
Excuse me?
What is he referencing? Because this is a bit late to the point.
He's referencing the way Layla is describing your actions upon seeing her.
Yes, exactly like a coward. Pugnat like a coward.
Trap just doesn't respond to that at all.
Rabbit,
I don't know whether to
please.
give him a thumbs up or a thumbs down, honestly.
Rabbit, please, for the
I'm
love
proud.
of everything, please give me warning before you blow her up, because I want to be far away.
He doesn't respond to you either.
Oh, God.
Is Trap male?
Yes.
Yes, based on the name, I imagine, yes.
Well, I didn't know. It's based on fucking Venereity.
Yes.
Like a most sexualized Pokemon.
The reference,
Okay.
Zach, is that whenever Chase did his Pokemon Reborn playthrough, I traded him a male binary named Trap.
And that-
Oh no. Okay, I get it now.
and
okay.
that thing kicked ass.
It carried you like halfway through the game.
I don't know why that did. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
It loved me in return was a very useful move.
For a second, I thought you said it loved you in return. I'm like, this is the wrong.
No, no.
Look, I love Pugnat right now.
I also think you
Yeah,
love the bunny.
I will note that Trap isn't like angry at you. He's just like pointedly ignoring what you said.
Oh, me?
No, both of you.
Everybody, yeah.
Okay.
Both of you.
He's
I'm
just
in a
fair.
way,
death-glaring
I would say.
Pugnat.
Well, I'm saying I assume that Trap is kind of shit. What was I gonna say? I
You know,
can't
he's
remember.
pointedly ignoring the fact that you called him a coward.
Right. Oh, like yeah. So I would say Trap is probably to a minor degree kind of shutting down on the conversation.
A little bit.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Well-
someone
Though I
else.
will admit that I did ask all of you where you came from, and not a single one of you did it in return.
Oh, that's
We've been going
Where are
around
you
circle.
Yes,
The rabbit
and then
told
Sarah
you.
cut off the circle by just refusing and not even
I
asking.
know.
I
Like, you
believe
could've
Lou
said, I
was
don't feel like
speaking. We should
talking
give
to you.
him
Where
our
are you
attention.
from? She didn't even inquire.
She just hit you with the "What are you? Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?" And just-
Shack bullshit.
Sarah, you'll remember, like, I did bring this up, like, the other day we were talking, like, there is a difference between being in character and, like shutting down conversations to where there is no, like, way to continue them.
Layla.
Okay, well, Lou was talking and you all talked over him. So
Yes?
that's all right. I'm just Trap. Where are you from?
Layla has already shut the rabbit down.
Oh. Well, I'm not talking to Layla. I'm talking to Trap.
Well-
Yeah.
Oh,
Rating is
fine. I'll
here.
say it takes a second to get his attention. I hail from a village to the north named Grunwald, just inside the Lurkwood Forest south of Mirabar.
That's a lot of information. I have no idea what it means.
He's lying.
in character and out of character.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Where's the fucking...
He's just gonna pull a map out of his backpack and just shove it in Maladin's face.
No, like you guys should know where this is in regards to where we currently are. Like, it's not that far away.
To be fair, you guys all did kind of choose traveling characters, though.
Okay, so we're all right here, like midway through Neverwinter Forest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, are you white?
I'm White Arrow, yes.
Okay.
So we're all right here, like midway into Neverwinter Forest. My village is right here.
Oh, okay.
Damn, we're skip away from your town.
Where is Lou from on this map?
Not on this map. Different continent.
Far, far
A
away.
long ways away. Why are you here?
Well, I mean,
You're asking Amnesiac why they're here.
I can tell you why I'm here. I needed to get away. I just needed to compile. I don't remember much. I needed to compile my thoughts away from
Did you grow up with an
there.
abusive
You know,
home?
Like a poet.
Sure, like a poet. You know, while my memory comes back, which it hasn't, but it might.
It will, surely.
It will. It definitely will.
It definitely will.
I need to lay low. Lay low.
Layla Lou.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Rabbit, I'm
And
going to be
just-
joining you and just shutting down from this conversation very soon.
Hey.
Wait, why are you?
Ooh, they shut down from the conversation too.
Oh no.
Alright, Pugnat, I'm pretty sure you actually told us where you're from.
Yeah. If Pugnet would like to inquire as to like what everyone is doing here. Though I think like half the people are just said they have no reason to be here, which is not helpful, but
You can tell that while Pugnat is paying attention and everything, he's mainly taking like an observant stance.
Okay.
It's
Rabbit, why are
more
you
like
here?
he's using the good side of being like an unknown or like not forgetful, but like
he's a listener.
yeah, exactly. He's using the privilege of not being a part of the conversation directly while also hearing about the conversation.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
so
Basically, don't ask DM to input. Got it.
So
I mean, kind of,
what?
but not, you know what I mean.
So
It's your conversation.
Lou is Shack Boy, Layla is Crossbreed, and
Hey.
Pugnat is now Peanut Gallery. Good to know.
Peanut gallery.
Hey,
You're-
I'm sorry,
mean,
Mister.
how-
Perfect.
Like a
Face and
coward.
face.
Yeah, sorry, you were saying
No,
something.
I-
Jake, cut you off there.
Oh no, just what's your reasoning for being here, Rabbit? The
I'm
gnome.
searching for someone.
Okay. Care to elaborate, or is that where you'll leave us?
I'm looking for a gray orc named Tollife.
All right.
Why?
Well, I would like to bring their travels to an end.
I swear.
Why?
I swear I've
You
heard
want to kill
this.
Why are you killing him?
It's a bit of a long story.
Good thing we have time.
And he just
Shouldn't
like gives
put-
her a bit of a side eye.
No, I don't think so.
No, like I do have the story. I don't think he would like respond to her.
Yeah. Yeah, specifically
Why
Layla.
did Lou ask him.
I
mean, it's okay.
appreciate her trying to give the input here, but after like the earlier conversation.
And now Pugnat's on your shit list, but you've already been stealing from him, so it's fair play.
Here, just to get it out the way though and just bypass some shit.
Lou is going to ask.
Yeah.
Uh
I'll put like a little hand on Trap's tiny little shoulder. Maybe half a hand
I-
on Trap's tiny little shoulder. Like, if it's okay if you don't want to tell us, but since we are working together, it might be nice to know.
It would be nice to know.
I encountered Tollife about 2 years ago when I was 14. It was, and as he starts to begin, he just takes a moment and just removes the like skull mask from his head and just starts like almost like playing with it as he begins talking, just like absentmindedly, like just like messing with it, you know?
Yeah.
Like tapping the center of the head and like maybe twisting it on its nose.
A little bit, like just
not in a
yeah.
damaging way, of course.
Yeah, no, just like absentmindedly playing with it. It was mid-spring. The weather was beginning to turn. An unfamiliar face was passing through town. A gray orc traveler by the name of Tolife. It had been a rather dull week until that point, so when I met him on my way home, I decided to invite him to dinner to hear about his travels. When we arrived, my parents were happy for the company, and my siblings were eager to hear his stories as well. It started off well enough. He told me about traveling through northern Lurkwood, and even taught me a bit of Undercommon. But then came dinner. Before the table was even fully set, things went wrong. He began killing and eating everyone in front of me. When he was done, he began picking his teeth with my siblings' bones. I don't even know whose it was by that point. All of the mangled bodies were indistinguishable. Then he thanked me for dinner and walked out, leaving me sitting there with the corpses of my parents and 8 siblings. The worst part is that I didn't even try to stop him. I was rooted to my chair. I couldn't even get my body to move, no matter how much I wanted. I couldn't even open my mouth and scream for him to stop. I just sat there like a coward. So I suppose you are right. The next day, I asked around and learned that he left town to the south. I gathered what money we had left to hire one of the town's veteran barbarians to help me hunt him. But as we neared Neverwinter Wood, and they went back. They traveled as far as they could and needed to return to the village. I tracked him through most of Neverwinter Wood, but I got distracted helping clear up some rot that was affecting some of the trees. I continued heading south after that, but I lost his trail. I was hoping to find something of him in Phandalin, but I've hit a bit of a dead end. So that's me, a coward who can't even follow someone properly.
Crap, I'm so sorry. I Luke's gonna like hold his arms out like for a hug. See if he wants a little hug.
And he's going to ignore it.
I have not looked up from the skull this entire time, and nor am I doing so now. I don't even know you have your arms out.
Oh.
Damn. That's
I'm
rough,
sort of
buddy.
lost in thought.
Would you mind describing the skull once more?
It's basically a rabbit skull, but a bit larger than mine. Larger enough that I am able to wear it as like a mask.
Is that your mother's skull?
Yes.
I swear I've seen this in Pokemon somewhere.
I wasn't gonna say it.
No.
What the hell is a Pokemon?
What the hell is what's a DS? What's Nintendo? What is electricity?
Electricity is a Pikachu.
Oh my god. We had those little rats around the face.
Yeah. I think I saw a nightmare
It's like
version. I
chickens.
think it was called a Mimikyu. Just really fucking freaky. Alright, well, since we're...
That's the last joke we can make before we get a copyright infringement for even thinking about Pokemon.
And Nintendo's gonna be on our ass. I guess since we're sharing such dark tales, I'll elaborate a little bit more and say that how much do you know about the Githyanki?
Mind slaves, right?
Slaves that eventually freed themselves and went to... Zach, help me out here on the plane of existence that they went to, the astral plane, I believe.
Correct.
Yes, I remember my own history, because that was not it. Not everybody got out. Some were still enslaved, and, well, those damned mind flayers loved their intellect, wanted to enslave creatures from another plane of existence. I have no idea what. And they
No?
tried to sacrifice some of us
So
to
they're
them.
still about, are they? I thought they were nearly extinct after the war.
Well, and you thought we were all in the astral plane. They should be extinct after what they tried to bring here, and instead they sent some of us over as offerings. So many went in, And only I came out.
I will note, because like I do have an opportunity here to like move on past the conversation. Do either of you have stories you want to delve into, Sarah or Callie?
I kind of do. Just because I feel like Lou's feeling a little bad because everyone was so like honest and like upfront.
Yeah, you guys are depressing.
Okay.
We chose dark stories.
Yeah. I chose make the DM do it for me.
Oh,
Not
no.
really.
I'll just stay quiet then and let you pitch in whenever you feel like it.
No, the story you gave me is incredibly relevant and true.
Oh, awesome.
There's just secondary aspects that I have to weave everything together.
Awesome.
Zach.
And like I've got on the one guy I told you about, I've got a lot more to weave in with him that
Sure.
I need to talk to you after this, but that's fine. For now.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, he's my little guy.
My little guy.
He's
my
not a
ragtime
shadow boy.
Zach, did I do well?
Got it.
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
Lou is a cougar.
Wait, what? What'd you say? Oh, I lost a bit of that conversation. What?
Lou, last time I checked, was male. Lou
Hey,
Lou
don't
actually
stop
is the
them.
trap.
Cougar?
Yeah, Lou has the
I'm-
little guy.
No,
Oh.
Callie's little guy.
Hmm,
Not Lou's
I
little
don't
guy.
like
Callie's
that. I do not refer. I don't like anyone referring to anybody as their little boy.
Oh no.
He's a character
Guy,
in
a little
it.
guy.
Oh, my little guy.
I think the way you said it, Zach, I decided to keep
Yeah.
entertaining.
Yeah,
Listen, I'm chronically online in fandom culture. You have to excuse me.
So, who else is gonna
Anyway,
watch
back
Sound
to-
of Freedom?
Back to depression. Gosh. I wasn't expecting everyone to be so brutally honest and upfront.
Or depressing.
Thank you, Layla.
You're welcome.
I
I'm
figured I'd
so
stack
sorry,
on.
guys. I should probably be a little more honest. I wasn't expecting this. Okay.
Yes.
Basically what happened, just from when I woke up, I don't know what I was involved with before that. I got I woke up with a weird letter, basically. What are you writing?
We just see Layla just
No,
scribbling in a
it's-
notebook.
No, please. Oh.
There, you wanted a map. Sorry, you may continue, Lou.
You have to do this while I'm talking.
I don't want to talk about
Layla is currently scribbling new lyrics to a song.
No, I am braiding Lou's hair.
I'm like yanking it. He's like, I'm trying to concentrate.
You were saying, Lou?
I got. Well, I kind of want to just show them the letter. Hold on, let me type it out.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, I can screenshot it. Perfect. Heck
I
yeah.
have to say, I think we don't have a very long chat history, so I could probably find it pretty quickly.
Found it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because I never told. But okay. So I got this letter and I kind of show them the letter.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and read it, I guess, for chat.
Oh,
Lou, we
oh.
appreciate your new mindset towards our advance. Your assistance towards some internal struggles was appreciated. But now is the time we part ways. Please take this gift as a parting bonus. May we never cross paths again. V.
And that's where I got these bracers, which I guess I didn't have before.
Oh,
got these
so
fancy
you're
little
part of the
archery
Civil
bracelets.
War then.
I mean, I don't know. I know there's always conflict, right? But I don't know. I don't know who I betrayed. I know I probably did something, though. Again, I don't know who I helped or hurt.
It looks like you helped V for Vendetta.
Help
Christ.
someone named V, but I don't.
V probably stands for
V.
something.
You're right. It does. But
Shocking.
I have no memory of a V. Like, no one I know is named V.
How do you know that? You have amnesia.
How many people do you know?
I don't know.
I know.
Do you have letters?
No, this is the only
No,
one.
she's forgotten. The question is, how many people does she not know?
A lot.
I mean,
That's
I
a-
remember my mother. I remember oh gosh.
No one
Well,
else.
my mentor, there's someone else. I had friends, right? And
Did you?
Were you like me?
What do you mean by that?
Layla, do you have another depressing story?
I
I just learned
listening
what
to Luke.
depressing is.
But yeah, I'm
I think I
I
used
was
it right.
questioning at the beginning, but now that I know, holy shit. Oh no.
so I guess I'm running from this V person or from whatever like conflict I was involved in. I don't think I'm in a state to really help out there, you know?
I mean, considering this note, I don't think there's anything else to be involved in.
I want to say V seems to have left you with a gift and it's now gone.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, and I wouldn't know where to look for him, so I just made sure he couldn't find
Him?
me.
They left you with a gift.
Yeah, but
Did it come
that
with
must have
a
been
I'll
some
see
pretty
you
good,
soon?
valuable help.
So you have the impression it's a male.
Just based off of I don't
What if it were
based
a
off of
Veronica?
just guesswork.
This sounds like sexism to me. What if it's a Veronica
I'm
hunting you down?
sorry, okay? I'm a man.
You're sexist and
From
racist.
what
who
I
lived
know,
in
it's
a
difficult to fully
male-dominated
remove
world,
memories.
and I'm just sort of used
Trust
to that
your instincts
terminology.
regarding it.
I would like to take note that the person who called Maladin an inferior race is now calling Lou a racist.
Not just
You called me
Valedit,
a half
but
breed.
also Trap.
Oh, fair, yeah.
And screw, we'll throw Pugnat in there too because we know her
If I
mindsets.
recall, I'm pretty sure the first person in this campaign to be racist towards "quote-unquote" the rabbit
Was
Paladin.
To be fair,
Huh.
I didn't know what your race was called.
That is valid. He just saw a rabbit. He didn't know what a fucking raccoon was. You should be thankful.
I've heard you guys are tasty. That's the only reason I've heard of you.
Okay.
Oh,
Well.
You sound like an owlin. Also, fun fact, it is actually noted in my fucking backstory that I just do not like owlin as a species.
Okay, well,
Alright.
some of us aren't depressing like the rest of you.
What's-
Wow.
Well,
Gosh.
then you're boring.
What's your story then, Layla?
Well, I don't want to tell any of you besides you, Luke.
Okay, tell me then, Lou.
We'll share it with her and then the rest of the class.
No. Okay. Well, you don't deserve to know, but I'll tell you anyway out of the graciousness of my heart and
Mhm.
because I don't feel like whispering. So I grew up normal, not like Lou's normal, but like actually normal.
What is that supposed to mean?
And I learned to play an instrument with my dad, and now my dad isn't here, so I'm trying to find him. And that's it. That's all you get.
Oh,
That's
you need
not
to get
sad
help.
either.
What
It's just
happened
a,
to
it's a
your
lesser
dad?
level of sad.
I have no clue.
Did your dad run
Um,
out to get the milk and never came back too?
Oh, mine did too.
Yeah.
Did yours happen to be eaten by an orc?
Oh, no. Oh, my dad just sort of left my mom one day, when I was about 5 or 6.
Oh, I never had a mom.
Well, I don't think I noted it, but that orc had a pretty healthy appetite. I
Why
had
didn't it eat you?
what was I think actually I forget if it was 7 or 8 siblings, but he had a very healthy appetite
Why did he not eat you then?
because I invited him for dinner, I guess. I'm not sure.
Oh, and you offer. Okay, I see how it is.
I
Or-
mean, he said thank you for dinner at the end, so I'm assuming it's because like, I'm the one who invited him, but I'm not sure.
Wordplay. I see how it is. Okay, well, that's 4 depressing stories. Layla, yours is still depressing because you didn't have a mother and your father also left you.
Mine's not so bad. I mean, it's not so sad.
You have lost years off of your life and you don't even remember them.
I might get them back, and they might have been good. Like maybe if he's a nice person.
I don't think so.
They did give you a gift.
Yeah. I feel like these
And memories lost or not, you did
bad
decide to work
person,
with
but I
them when
don't
you had those
know.
memories.
Pugnat's
he
just
could be
sitting
like
there.
a friend, a buddy,
Pugnat's
who
just...
took my years away from me that I can never get back.
Were
Yeah,
you
that sounds like a
roofied?
friend.
I don't know what a roofie is.
Well,
Were you roofied?
roofied. Oh, maybe I was on
I think the
opium for
term
like
you're
4
looking for here
years.
is like charm spelled.
I've heard legends of this.
Were you charmed?
My people have spoken very disdainfully about a man called Kill Bosby.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Yeah, Lou woke up on the Sword Coast, didn't he?
Yep.
Didn't he?
Oh, is that like a notable fucking figure for the fucking I can't mind flayers.
No, Kill Kill Bosby. Yeah, Bill Cosby in
Oh,
disguise.
Never mind. I see it now.
Oh
I see it
dear.
now.
Even I got that one. Come on.
Zap, you're asleep now.
Zibbity bobbity boo, pudding pops.
Yeah.
Sarah, you should see some of these mind flayer names. That could have easily been one.
I didn't even consider that. Lou started out like on this different continent.
You know
didn't he?
what? It does to be will consider that.
I'm sure it's fine.
I have stuff to think about now.
Okay, well, think about it while staying still.
I
The
think-
raid needs to be done.
Okay,
Needs to
okay.
Okay.
It's- I just wanna
think
say,
that
it is
has
the
been
hardest
everyone if
I've
you
had
want to
brain
start
here.
making us roll for watch or something, Zach.
Absolutely. If you guys want to work out a watch order, that would be great.
I can take first watch. Pugnat, go with me.
You know what? I'm gonna add something here.
Oh dear.
Since you guys are kind of wrapping up the conversation and everything, if I could get what is everyone's passive perception?
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Passive perception. That's not the
Or-
saving throw. I see it. Senses. Passive perception. 15.
Okay.
12.
14.
This
Okay.
Oh, 12.
Okay, sounds good. So, Layla a little bit behind Trap, which initially notices because he hears a snapped branch across the path that you guys came in.
I would
how
like
you
to note, I am notably ignoring that noise. I'm still paying attention
Okay.
to the skull mostly. So like,
Yeah,
it's
no
just like
worries.
it's beyond my range of caring right now.
Okay, sounds good. Then Layla, you are the first to notice. Uniquely enough, sitting as you guys are tending to a fire and sharing stories, there seems to be a wild boar kind of awkwardly standing in the middle of the path you have taken up to this point, just staring at your encampment. It's not really animated or curious like a normal boar would be, but it's just standing there staring at your camp doing nothing.
Okay, you know how a little sibling like smacks an older sibling like on the arm like a lot when they want their attention?
Yes.
I'm doing that to Lou and pointing at this boar.
What?
Okay.
What? How? What? Oh.
As you look at the boar, it seems to kind of tilt it, or not tilt its head, but turn its head and kind of stare at you directly, but makes no other actions. It's kind of has an eerie tint to it, right? You guys know the situation where like an animal does something that you know it's not naturally going to do, and it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
For a boar to be not only not aggressive towards your encampment, but also not animated, not swinging its tail, not sniffing the ground or digging up mud, but just to be standing there looking at you is a little bit unique and out of character.
What in the hell
How do
is
I
that
not
creature?
have a boar?
Hey, Lou,
Yeah.
I don't
this
have a
has
boar.
me to deal
How do
with
I not
it.
have a boar?
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
No,
I
couldn't
thought I had a
be.
boar here.
could be.
Couldn't be fake.
It could be
Don't think
Fae.
about. Don't think about that.
Is it Fae?
It's not Fae.
It might
What
be Fae.
in the hell is that creature?
Could be Fae.
I feel like they've been arguing enough about it being Fae that I would notice. Can I tell if
Yeah.
it's Fae?
Absolutely. I'm trying to think of what role that would be.
Was that Lord of the
I mean,
Rings?
I basically felt like that the raccoon was coming from the Feywild. I feel like I
Oh, yeah, definitely. You heard a fucking portal rip into the nearby area.
Oh, you're right. That was different. That was from like the actual portal, not the raccoon itself.
Yeah. That's what tipped you off as it being Fae. Where are my campaigns?
Maybe
Oh, there they are.
insight.
I would say rather insight or arcana.
I'm gonna go insight because Arcana feels more like
Yeah, why
magic
not?
stuff.
Well, I mean, kind of, because it's the Feywild, but
True. 16.
16. You don't. While odd for a boar, you detect that this isn't like a chaotic nature occurrence that kind of fits with the Feywild.
So it isn't. Sorry, your phrasing there kind of threw me through a loop.
Oh, my apologies. It's not inherently Feywild. You do
Okay.
not detect it being.
So yeah. So then, like, as
unique
they're
for that.
arguing, I just glance up at it and then just like look back down the skull and say it's not. Or I guess I'll say it's not Fey for the sake of clarity.
Okay.
Well, then what is it?
I just ignore the
No.
question. If it was
Pugna-
directed at me, I ignore that question.
yeah, Pugnatus kind of says it's a boar.
Thank
Is
you,
it
Pugnat.
tasty?
Lou's gonna reach for his bow at this point. It's like, Maladin, why don't you take a look at that? I'll have it back. Okay?
I could talk to him.
Layla, I don't know if you can talk to him. Oh, you can talk to him. Okay, Layla, talk to him. Forgot about that.
You're so mean to me all of the time.
That's
I'm
just
not
returning the favor.
sorry. I'm sorry. Layla, could you please talk to him?
Yes, I could.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry, I was mean to you.
Thank you. I'm casting Speak with Animals.
Absolutely.
Do you still have that spell?
Yes.
So as you begin to kind of chant whatever is necessary to cast Speak with Animals, the bow's attention kind of cuts back from Lou reaching for his bow and the other conversations going on, and takes a step backwards. But as soon as the spell kind of goes off and nothing negative or unique happens, seems to stand there staring once more.
Okay. Hello.
You do not get a response.
Hello. I'm talking to you.
Can Trap tell that she has cast a spell? Like, was it semantic or?
Yeah, it's verbal and somatic.
Okay, so I can't
So-
just look at her like she's crazy. Got it.
I
No,
still am.
absolutely. There is some form of somatic component, which is hand waving, or like, I don't know, if you want to add flair to it, strumming a certain chord on your lyre or whatever.
Waving your head, hand
My
like a
bag
Jedi
is-
mind trick.
Your bag, yes, absolutely. You play the first couple. I can't remember the name of the song, but you know what I mean. There's a certain flavor text kind of action that has to happen, along with some form of incantation or humming or whatever you want to say involved with casting the spell.
Okay, well, I'll have one of my instruments out to strum or passively play on.
Okay. Yeah, so you do know that Layla has cast a spell, and
Okay.
seems to be talking in a way you understand, but you hear an undertone of something more
Wow.
in tune with nature, I guess.
Now my DM is racist too.
What?
I understand it because I'm a rabbit, huh?
No, that's not what
How
it
it
is.
is.
It doesn't even sound like chittering or anything rabbits do.
I didn't hear what's up, Doc. What do you mean?
Exactly. But as Layla is speaking out loud, the creature does not seem to be responding. You don't hear any grunts or anything like that. And as you continue to talk to it and try to get its attention and let it realize that you're speaking to it. In another kind of non-boar-like characteristic, since boars typically look where they're going unless there's an aggressor, it turns around, paying attention to your party, still staring at Layla, and begins to walk off into the forest.
I'm following it.
Why? We were just about to sleep.
I'm getting up and following it.
Layla, I don't think that's a great idea.
I'm not listening to
Don't
you.
wander off.
What is
Lou,
the
shoot
pace
it.
at which you are following the boar?
I am going at its pace. I don't want to lose it, but I don't want to scare it.
Lou, shoot it real quick before
Okay.
she can follow it.
Oh god. So it's walking into the forest, and as soon as because I'm assuming this isn't stealthily, you begin to follow it. You get a good 10 to 20 feet into the forest following this creature before it notices your presence, turns around and begins staring at you again.
Okay,
But
great.
it is still kind of not necessarily in an aggressive manner, but defensively backing up while making eye contact with you.
Okay, are you going to talk to me now? Or are you just shy? Is it because we had a group? Because, like, I get it. I got totally nervous talking in front of people when I was younger. So if you're just, like, stage fright or something like that, I get it. It's okay. You can talk to me. Please talk to me.
Can we drop her intelligence down to an 8?
No, just give her disadvantage. Like, indefinitely.
Responding in your mind, not as a boar, but you kind of hear a aggressive tone, but I don't know how to say this. Just like in a gruff speech, you hear a female voice speak up and say, hold on. Leave me be and stay out of the forest.
Okay, but you came to our camp.
Leave us be.
Who is us?
Need not know.
Oh, I don't know either. How can I
You-
find out?
Do not.
I do not find out.
Stay away.
Did you just come to tell us to leave you alone?
No. Seeing anyone enter this area is suspicious. Why are you here?
Oh, we had a quest or something, I think.
West?
Yeah, if you come back and talk to my buddies, I can totally translate for you.
No.
Okay. Well, yes, a quest. We had to come to that town or mining area and do something, but it doesn't really
Robert?
look like there's anyone there. So,
Then go there. Stay out of the forest.
okay, why?
It kind of gruffs at you and begins to walk away.
Okay, it was nice meeting you.
It eventually trails off into the darkness where you cannot see it.
Okay, I'll go back to camp.
Okay.
Like, Layla, what? Are you okay? Are you hurt?
I like
I'm
how
fine,
none of us
Captain.
went after her.
Oh no! Don't follow the boar! And just
No,
sat down.
I was still a bit out of it. I was prepared to ask to go last on fucking rolling for initiative, simply because I was like out of it.
Oh, you're all good.
Lou's just, I don't know, he's kind of comfortable where he's sitting, honestly. Oh.
It's okay. I'm
Sometimes you can't
stable.
stop her. And he might spend more money if he goes following an animal with her again. Did you spend more money, Layla?
No, I
Oh,
just
God.
got warning, cryptid warnings. I still don't know what this one.
What do you mean cryptic warnings? It's not fair.
Oh, well then, what were we talking about?
Like, Layla, what did it say to you?
Well, it was really mean. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh my gosh.
It said something about not going into the woods
Okay.
and don't bother us.
Who's us?
I don't know.
Well, I guess we shouldn't go in the woods then.
That
That's
is
if
the
the thing
opposite
speaks.
of what it said.
What?
And Chap just looks up, just like kind of annoyed that
What?
they did not learn their lesson from the last animal.
When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
Well, they've only been good consequences so far.
I
Valerie
refuse to agree
almost
to that.
died.
And
Perfect.
just to give a generic understanding of the route the boar made, it went into the woods. So you guys are kind of up against the creek next to the loggers camp location, as mentioned. It went south on the map, out of sight, and you do not know where it went after that.
Where's the map?
Oh shit! Hold on.
I will
That's-
add it back.
Thank you.
I would also like to point out that we ignored one person in our entire story
Like I thought
speech.
you were like a specific area map from like the
That is
preset,
true.
Zach. So that's why I was avoiding trying to put anything new on the table.
Oh
But
no, you're all good.
I can bring this one back.
Hey,
Yours isn't like for this area.
we
If you don't
m-
mind, just to give a general understanding.
Yeah.
we missed asking someone for their story.
No, we didn't. We definitely didn't.
Rug, how old are you? Where did you come from? And what is your goal?
It does not move.
Fuck.
All right, so just so it's easier to see.
Wait, Layla, you can
Oh
speak
shit,
to
wrong button. Hold on.
big dogs too.
Rug is not an animal, Lou.
It's
That's as big as
sentient.
it gets.
That does not make it
Use
an
All
your,
good.
use your bard magic. Sing to it.
So I
What?
believe we're here, if I recall correctly.
Bard being
Uh,
a
correct,
jobist?
Yeah.
Did
Can
you
I
just
write on
tell
the
me
map?
to sing to
I
him,
don't
Rug?
think you can write on tile.
Damn.
Huddling it earlier.
You
Yes.
see this line? No.
Like that.
Hold
What
on,
the
I shall
hell?
acquire you an item.
Do I have anything that I can talk to a rug? What? I think
They
I
have like
might.
generic arrows or some shit, don't they?
I feel like it understands our language considering how
Whoops.
pissed it's been at
What-
me calling it wrong names.
Why?
I don't know why I did that. Don't worry.
We could just get it to shake one way for yes and one way for no.
Zach?
I would like to
It's all
note
good.
that I'm fairly certain this thing is not at all sapient, and only acts on gut instinct, so it could not communicate even if it wanted to.
Well, what is
But
its
you can't want to.
intelligence?
Hold on.
I can pull it up.
Oh,
if you know what you're doing.
no, I got it. I still need something to point out the map with.
Yeah, it's not responding to anything. It has an intelligence of 1.
Damn.
Dang it.
No, Dust. That's exactly why it should.
Just
That's exactly
just
why it should be able to
because-
communicate with Layla.
Okay, here is a
Oh,
blue
fair
rectangle
enough.
for you to use, Zach.
Yes. Awesome. Rectangles. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, so it walked. That's a very shitty example, but it headed south, right? So that's the way the thing is showing. Yeah, that's good.
Triangle?
Yeah, triangle works. So you followed it, the blue. Of course, this is way too long because you would be covering like 20 miles. But it headed in the southward direction into the forest, and after speaking with you, it headed. Wait, I'm sorry. I hate maps. Yeah. So it headed south, which is the blue block. Then it headed east, which is the green block.
Okay.
So it could be basically walking anywhere within that line.
And that's assuming it keeps up the same direction. It already turned once.
Correct, yes.
Okay.
Well, as someone who has experience tracking something through Neverwinter Wood, I advise you not to do it in the middle of the night when you aren't even familiar with the wood. When it doesn't even want you to follow it and it knows you will probably try to.
I'm not talking to you anymore.
Layla, let's get some rest tonight, okay? And we'll think about it in the morning. All right?
Fine.
Get some rest. Thank you for braiding my hair. I appreciate it. It's nice.
Looks a lot better.
It didn't look that bad before.
It was matted.
It was not matted.
It was
was
And as
A
they start
little
arguing
tank.
again, Trap just like curls up around the skull and starts going to sleep.
Yeah, Lou's gonna stay up for first watch. Wait, Trap, what watch do you want?
I'm already like sleeping.
All right.
I'll take whatever watch is needed.
Layla, you want to take second?
No,
Third?
no,
Do you want to take any watch at all?
not really.
I'll
I'll,
Maladin, I guess you're taking second, or no? You know what? I'll take 1st
I'll-
and second. I don't have
I'll
much
take
sleep.
3
I'll
and
just
I'll take third and
meditate.
fourth.
so.
I mean, I could, but I'm prone to wander.
Third and fourth, there's only 3 watches, Chase. You'll be up for the fourth
Ah,
because you'll be traveling.
perfect.
Pugnat, you know what? How about you stay up with me for the first watch?
Why not
I
have him stay up for
can
the
do
second
that,
one?
I'll
Yeah,
stay up with you for the first one.
With my
Oh.
good night's rest, though, I would like to wake up a little bit earlier than the rest and just search for some herbs before we start moving into the camp.
Okay. Make the associated roll, please.
Yes,
You'll stay up
nature,
with
if I
me.
recall correctly.
I believe so. Oh, I don't even gotta pull up the Excel sheet. You don't
I
find anything.
find nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Damn. What's the
So
what's
Just
the
pop up at
name?
the top of my screen saying it's
Yeah.
a 4.
Yeah, like technically, I could wait. I could like spend more time looking to like try to improve it, but that's not even worth that trying to.
Yeah, fair
Besides, I
enough.
doubt Trap is in the mindset for it anyway right now. So
That is true.
like an extended search, not really.
Hey Zach,
Yeah, what's up?
could you do me a favor and put the name of Rabbit's target in our chat?
I can.
Mine.
I got
No,
it.
mine. It doesn't matter. I just need to know
Oh,
the name.
yours specifically?
I'm taking
Let's
down
put it-
everyone's reasoning for being out, so we can help.
I can DM you my like thing if you want, Chase.
Zach
like, the
already
pho-
did.
Okay.
My reason is, man, I woke up in a weird place and I'm kind of afraid now.
Don't worry, I've
Would you
already-
like me to DM you the description and stuff, Chase? Or no?
Gray. What again? You know what? Yeah.
I'm not really afraid, but you know. He doesn't know what's going on, man.
Trippy, man.
It's trippy, man.
I guess if you are interested in it, Chase, it like just to preface, like summarize things for quickness. It is a gray orc, which is notable because they are from the northeast of the continent, and we are in the northwest of the continent, so it's not from this area. So it is likely to be a single orc, not associated with clans or tribes in the area. I mean, that's all you need to know. That's like race-wise, that's actually important. Is that it's not from local.
Northeast.
Yeah, like
Yeah. Okay. That's it.
yeah,
I'm good.
it's from forever the fuck away.
I put Gray Orc from Northeast, non-tribal.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. We're hunting that bastard down.
We?
Hmm.
This rabbit has helped heal me from that fucking rug of yours. As far as I'm concerned,
No,
I'm willing
that's
to
fine,
help.
yeah.
I'm willing to help anyone besides you. Because honestly,
Yeah, well, he called me a half breed and asked if my dad was.
I appreciate the vote of confidence, Chase.
Well, he's Layla. He's a hurt teenager. Be a little understanding.
He's technically older than me.
What do you?
How old
how?
are you? Species differences.
Well, either way, he's been through a lot. I think we should
So
give
yeah.
him a
I just
little-
say
his
like
family's
slightly
even better.
impatiently that I am an adult.
All right. Well, Lou thinks you're a little teenager, so doesn't matter. Adult overruled. Little guy.
Either way, I'm taking third watch.
How close is Lou to me currently? Are they close enough that I can punch them in the throat?
Maybe in the shoulder. Like he's a little tall for you.
The rabbit
Try to
uses their
throat.
jump.
I have a 10-foot jump distance, ma'am.
You can kick him in the throat.
I could.
Yeah.
Do it. You won't.
So at what
I'm
level
about to
does
take a long rest.
Trap evolve into Lopunny?
Oh no. Like 18. No, actually, I think don't like monks get their like decent skills at level 6.
You need to change the model that you have at that point.
There isn't a Lopunny model. I'm never changing his Lopunny for the fact that it would be a pain in the ass to like
Aw.
try and obtain like new models and stuff. I couldn't even get a skull on this one.
Shocking.
Okay,
Anyway.
you continue though, Zach. What were you saying?
Just need
Our watch order stuff.
watches, perception checks.
I was
Just so
going.
I'm clear,
I was gonna say Pugnet first, and I'd like for realistically Pugnet should probably be first because he's already stayed up most of the night, so he should have a long rest towards the end, right?
Okay.
Technically, you only need 3 watches, so he could just sleep.
True, especially since the one's meditating.
Yeah, because I can meditate and then take 2 watches, right?
Technically, you can meditate as a watch and still get a full night's sleep. Like a single
Oh!
meditating elf works as a watch for the entire night and they still get their full rest.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, you
the
guys
way
are
we do
broken,
it-
and you're deciding to not
Yes,
do
like,
it.
you guys have not been using the feature, and it's
Yeah,
so busted.
This
Lou
is
likes to sleep when he can.
this may be a homebrew thing or not. First of all, yeah, you can choose to sleep
Yeah,
as an elf
you
too
mentioned
and
your
still
homebrew
meditate.
version of it like the other day, Zach, and it's just a weaker version.
Yeah, it's just a little bit weaker. You can do 2 watches if you wanted to and still get a full night's rest.
Well, we have 2 elves, so perfect.
I'll do the first 2 watches, and I'll do one of them with Pugnac, and the second one with Layla, maybe.
No, the first one with me, I still want to go to sleep too.
Okay, you can. I'm
How about
offering
you
it
guys
a-
take the first 2 and then Malton takes the third?
Maladin's
Okay,
ass
yeah,
right
that
now is
works.
just.
Okay, so in summary, Layla and I will take the first one, then Layla will go to bed, and I'll take the second one, and then Maladin will take the third one.
Unless I don't feel like sleeping.
Okay.
All right. Roll perceptions.
All right.
Layla is just not allowed to take a watch on her own,
14.
though, because she will likely chase after the boar.
I do what I want.
Exactly.
Damn.
Perception.
Lou,
Oh, where art thou, perception?
roll well, please.
Like
Thank
that?
God you made up for Layla.
Okay, so I need 2 of them, though.
Oh, do we need to?
Correct. The first set
You
will be
need
for
one.
the first watch, and then the second set is for the second watch.
I'm gonna stay up with Lou.
Oh, yeah, you better.
Ooh.
Oh,
A swing and a miss.
okay. I gotta look up something.
Yeah. So we will get ambushed before it reaches Maladin's shift. Got it.
Yay. I
Dear.
rolled a
I mean, technically
14.
nothing could show up. Just because they don't notice anything doesn't mean there's something there to not notice, but...
That is true. I feel like it is incredibly boring if absolutely nothing ever happens.
I mean, we did, like, already have, like, a huge event the last time we slept, though. You know what I mean?
Are you talking about with the raccoon? That is
Fucking-
fair, actually.
Fucking big
Yeah,
ass
you could,
rack.
like, you don't have to make it a fight. You could just say they fell asleep on their second watch, like, midway through
Yeah.
before waking Maladin.
That is fair. It's a bit, yeah. We'll do
Because
that.
they both
because
rolled so roll that they could have just dozed off that watch. Or something.
So you guys do both lull into like a slow slumber as the night is boring, but it is kind of eerie waking up and realizing that you guys kind of left an entire couple hours open.
They look
Yeah,
at
I'm
each
gonna
other. We
take
speak
Layla.
nothing of this.
Yeah, like we speak. This is
Nothing of what?
perfect. And I'm gonna go to like, I'll go to wake Maladin up, but first I'm going to put another blanket on the little rabbit.
I can wake Maladin.
They just
You
find
wake 'em
Maladin
up.
24 sitting on the rug.
I get to wake up Maladin?
Please quietly.
I'm going to kick him.
Maladin, if you wouldn't mind rolling for me.
I
I will
know.
note in regards to what Lou said that I mean, didn't you already roll your perception, Maladin? Yeah, you got a 14.
Yeah, no, he's making me roll for something new.
Okay. Oh, avoiding the hit. Maybe.
I mean,
No,
technically it's
no.
not new.
Yeah, not new. It's
Oh, the fucking flashback thing. I got you. I will note in regard to Lou putting quote unquote another blanket on me. Trap has not been using a blanket this entire time.
Oh,
He does not
okay,
have
even
one.
better. Yeah, Lou puts a little blanket on him and
speaking
like
of.
tucks him in.
Speaking of, I was wondering, Mr. Monk,
Shut up, I don't know, shut up.
does Does your skull count as armor?
It
Nope.
does not. It is actually a class feature.
Okay.
Way of Mercy monks have a mask.
Okay.
It's his
It-
flavor for the mask Away of Mercy uses.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, think of it like how witch doctors have like their not witch doctors, like plague doctors have like their crow mask and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Think of it like a class version of that. Like,
Okay.
it's just
Yeah.
aesthetic.
Okay.
And I mean, if it adds to the flavor text and everything else, the skull being fairly old, kind of just like skulls don't necessarily keep like their rigidity forever. It does seem to be kind of like hollowed out, where the bone has kind of condensed on itself, so it is brittle. Am I ever gonna say it breaks? No, but it's not armor.
So, what are you having me roll for?
Wisdom saving throw.
Fuck. You chose like a one that I had 0 in. Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, that is like the mental stat though, Chase.
7.
Gives character PTSD and then immediately
Yeah.
hates it because it involves wisdom.
You think I know what that was when I did it?
Okay, so Maladin, stereotypical heat sweat situation, right? So you have an image of you running through this dark abyss that you have found yourself in. And this is what I'm gonna say is like kind of a part of the final escape that we've been going off of, but not necessarily. In this version of it, you and your fellow traveler kind of branch off in different directions. You do not know where they went. You do not see them. You cannot hear them. The air is filled with a very, very sickening silence, except for what you can tell are kind of this purple eldritch color of eyes that are creeping up from every corner. Everywhere you look, almost like bats in a cave with a reflective light on their lenses, you see these things staring at you. The final thing you see before waking up is one pair of eyes seems to grow before you see this creature lunge out and try to attack you. You wake up angry and in survival mode as Layla's waking you up.
And trying
Wait,
to
he's playing
fucking kick
Minecraft?
me?
Huh?
I said
Yeah.
he's playing Minecraft?
I
No.
don't know. Maybe. No, it's not an Enderman. But they did release. I
No,
need to look
Oh,
it
I
up.
was
the
talking about
dust I
survival
got
mode.
it. Yeah.
Oh, survival mode. I see what you mean. No. But you wake up in the survival mode that you found yourself in for a very long time, as you are kicked in the foot to be awoken by Layla. So I'm not going to tell you how to roll or what to do, but think of it as like
Off of instinct, I am going to feel that foot hit, and then I am going to trap it between both my feet, roll in a way that trips her, and then put her under me as I choke her.
I'm
Sounds
sorry.
like acrobatics and
I do
maybe
have a fun
strength.
suggestion for you from Jiu-Jitsu.
No,
You could grab both her feet and then kick her at the midsection and then jump up
From
and
lying down? From like prone?
oh yes, from lying
Yes.
down.
that's
Lying
like the
down, so
primary
it's easy to
defense
move.
mechanism if you're on the floor.
definitely
is
screaming.
to
Yeah,
remove their
genuine thing I've
inertia.
used before.
I must
It's
have
my
misheard
favorite
what you
one.
said.
I'm sorry.
So Maladin roll athletics. Layla, you have your choice of athletics.
Nat
or
1, I got a 4.
athletics.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Yes. You should be good as long as you don't also roll a natural 1.
If anything is higher than a +3 modifier, you're fine.
12.
Absolutely. So you see Malik in a cold sweat as you kind of kick his foot. He immediately tries to roll over and clinch around your foot, but it seems that the wet ground kind of reduces his efforts quite significantly.
Just step over him.
Yeah, to the point where like his ankles are like barely touching your foot, but there's no pressure. So you just kind of give him a secondary kick to like release your foot. Paladin, you have unsuccessfully tackled your foe.
Listen, do you know how hard it is to pull that on creatures that have no feet?
That's true. Yeah, you could have been aiming for 8 legs or some shit like that.
I'm pretty sure your creature only has eyes so far. So
Yeah.
I'd like to see you try to make a beholder lose its footing.
Okay, well, you're being weird, but it's your turn to keep watch. So, like, let's try not to kill each other. Hmm?
You fucking kicked me awake.
I woke you up.
You kicked me
Could have kicked you in the
awake.
face. You're welcome.
I will
Guys.
then stab you as you sleep.
Let's use our nighttime voices.
No.
Sleep.
She's an asshole.
I'm pretty
And
sure
I
we
do
already
know
did
what that is.
There are some very strong feelings, but let's just
But not
leave it
very
alone.
strong legs.
I'm
Until-
getting a lot of negative vibes.
Pugnat just says, he's
Yeah.
like, as his eyes are closed, he's just
parenting
like,
them right now.
Yeah, he's wearing glasses and has a notebook. Out of
Yeah.
nowhere, there's like a weird couch that he seems to be laying on that
He
has
has- he has reading glasses. He's currently sitting in one of those the psychology chairs that they
Yes,
have.
that's exactly what I was trying to describe. Exactly.
Oh no, I was going more for like he's got his glasses on his head, and then he's like, "Wait, where are my glasses?" And he's got his little what's a dad thing? I don't have a dad.
Are we gonna
Hat.
Valma his
Hat.
ass?
Okay, he's got a dad hat.
So how did the kicking make you feel? But no.
No, come on.
Sad because I didn't actually get to perform it right.
But no, yeah, it's your watch. You're awake.
Your watch, you're awake.
I will say you kind of psych yourself out because you failed so horribly. So I will ask that you roll your perception at disadvantage.
I mean, he already rolled it once, so I guess you just rolls again and see if it's worse.
Yeah.
Or no, was that
It's the
perception you
same.
rolled for the boar? Oh,
Nope.
never mind then.
Nope. That was me looking for perception. It's the same damn
Okay.
thing.
So with the eerie silence going on of the night, the only thing you can really tell anything of is you hear the ground. You ever like experienced a mole actively digging through the ground?
Well, it wasn't a mole last time I had to deal with it, so sure.
What?
What?
What the? I don't even what?
Something a little bit bigger than a mole in my world.
Oh, okay, I see what you're going for.
A big mole.
I think he's referring to something from the Underdark, but
I don't know.
Well,
Yeah, I would say this is a similar feeling, yet not necessarily as like dramatic or fear-inducing, as you just feel something kind of large burrowing through the ground.
I'm going to say off of fucking up so much recently in terms of having that nightmare and then being pissed off when being awake. I'm just going to go ahead and yell, fucking wake the hell up. We got shit after us.
Okay.
okay. Oof. I just look up and say, "What is it?"
I don't know, but there's something underneath us.
Not directly underneath you, I should clarify.
Well, I don't care. There's something underneath us as far as my character is concerned.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't know if you know this. My character at this point, I'm assuming would be paranoid as shit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, we're just saying, fuck it. There's something under us. I don't care how far away it is.
Maladin, if you could roll for me.
I will note that Trap is just concerned, just because of where he grew up, that it might be a great worm.
Okay, sure. So Trap kind of waking up, you do sense that it's a lot smaller than a worm. But if you could roll, I'll say for you, it'll be nature or perception. I think you have advantage on perceptions.
Me or Trap?
Trap. Maladin, for you, it's going to be investigation or survival.
Well, investigation, I have a +5.
Sure, absolutely.
22.
Okay, a 22. Shit, nice. So kind of still in fight or flight mode. You immediately begin to kind of investigate the ground, and you notice a spot, I'll say about 15 feet away from your camp, seems to have disheveled ground on the top, like loose dirt. And upon, like, I don't know what kind of inspection you would want to do, jabbing a sword into the ground or anything like that, it seems that something has passed through here, but whatever was here is there no longer, and the path behind it is slowly kind of closing as it goes. But it seems to be traveling more or less south into the Neverwinter Woods.
Fuck no, I'm not following that alone.
Fair enough. But you were correct. Something was burrowing underneath the ground. And from what you can tell, giving me 2 minutes to type in. something.
Can traps see the size of like the displaced Earth?
I was getting to that, yes.
Okay.
So the disheveled earth on top lets you know that it was fairly large. If there was like a human-sized mole kind of traveling through the earth, that's kind of what you get from the top. Actually digging your sword in or doing any sort of investigation of the earth underneath, you are able to figure out that it is a large creature.
Great.
Trap
the-
is relatively relieved when he notices how tiny it is.
Yes. In comparison to what you thought it
Yeah,
was.
from what you
Yes.
normally have to deal with.
But Maladin,
As is
Not
Maladin.
something I normally have to deal with. It's just something from the same forest that I'm from.
Yeah. Maladin is
so,
also relieved for also a similar reason.
yeah, if Maladin was to gauge the size of this thing, just to put this into perspective for people that do not understand how large a large creature is, it is a 10 by 10 by 10 area that
It's
seems
basically
to have
twice
been.
as long as a person is tall.
Yeah, it takes up 4 spaces instead of just the one.
Oh man, that's tiny.
Yeah, it's like 10 feet long, basically, which is
Sure, yeah, 10 by 10 by 10.
yeah, it's close enough. Like if we're assuming it's a burrowing thing, it's like at most 10 feet long.
Correct.
So did the elves and gnome not wake up when I screamed, "What the fuck is under us?"
Oh, they were already tired from the watch. They were like half dozing off anyway. They're probably just not conked out.
Is your
True.
sword magical?
Mine, I'm pretty sure I have it like connected to me, but that's about as magical as it is.
Yeah,
Uh,
lose.
okay.
I think
Well,
only
well,
magic
also-
items need to be attuned. Oh wait, no, you had your Eldritch Knight thing attune it, didn't you?
Correct. Yes. Yeah. So it's a different thing.
I mean, isn't
Uh,
that technically making it magic though? Doesn't that like adjust its
no.
damage or anything? No.
No,
I
it's just
I don't
bound to
believe
me.
so.
It's weapon bond.
Yeah. Is that what you use to dig into the earth? What do you use to kind of like investigate this area?
Well, shoot, I only have that, so sure.
Okay. As you dig through the earth and pull it back out, not only do you get the size of whatever creature was under there, you notice that certain aspects of the sword, while not making it unusable or like severely damaged, it does seem that the metal on the blade in certain areas has kind of dissolved a little bit.
Just corroded. Ooh.
Yes, corroded. That is the
Fuck.
so there's certain nothing, like I said, nothing to like reduce the
Utility of it.
yes, correct. But you see like little spots that seem to have been like kind of rusted or like that weird battery acid thing you get in an old battery.
I'm gonna walk over to Layla and kick her awake too. And say,
And Trap just says to him, "Maybe don't poke your sword in strange places."
"Shut up." All right, let's wake him up and let's get the fuck out of here. I don't want to deal with this thing. I'm gonna kick Layla awake.
Please don't kick Clue awake though.
I won't.
What?
He
do you
says
want?
mid trans.
Rabbit, wake up, Flu.
No. What do you want?
Time to go. There's something burning underneath us that burned the shit out of my sword.
Uh-huh. Just like the rug stole your money.
I'm going to then shove my sword right in front of her face, and if she's laying down sideways, it's going to go straight into the earth in front of her.
I'm gonna roll over.
Cool.
Into the sword or away from
No,
it?
no, no, away.
All right. Well,
Like-
we enjoy being worm food. Come on, Pugnut.
Oh, you wake up Pugnat as well.
Yeah.
I'm getting up.
Okay. So I will say, if you were to fully awake right now, you would not get the long rest features back.
Fuck. Never mind.
We already
Um,
regained our long rest features, and we haven't expended any of them since the last night. I don't believe.
I used 3 spell slots.
Ah,
Yeah,
but
I'm
you went
waking
through a
you up.
trance for the secondary.
yeah, you had
Secondary
your
watch?
trance. You already had
Oh,
your
so I-
full watch in like 4 hours.
Oh wait, yeah, this is a third watch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so since the only 2 other people that have taken a watch are the elves, and then Maladin
and they
got
had to meditate.
yes. So you guys are basically up early, but
Everyone got their sleep.
everyone got their sleep. Correct. My
Good.
apologies.
Let's get
Okay,
everyone
I'm
the
gonna go ahead and long rest.
fuck out of here.
All right. Do I need to remove this map now?
You can, yeah.
Okay. I just don't want it to be in the way.
See, how much time have we got? 45 minutes.
Oh, do we need to just call this one early?
Maybe, yeah, just so we have the full experience of the loggers camp and I don't feel rushed.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
I
I think
told
we did
I
cut
told the
the,
rabbit to.
We did cut the gnome one in half, and I don't think we had any trouble with that. Actually, are we having a session next week? Let me
I think we are.
check.
Yeah, I think.
Because like
we
if we're having one next week, it wouldn't be too big of a gap to worry about. But if it were not, then
Right.
yeah,
It's the 21st.
yeah, we should. We're skipping the 28th the week after, so it shouldn't
Okay.
be like that big of a deal. If you think we can like split it into 2, then. But if it's gonna be like 90%, then like the tail end, then maybe not.
What do you mean by the tail end?
Like, would we like finish like 90% of the loggers camp and then have like 5 minutes left, or? Because like if it's cut like you know what I mean, like is it going to be cut in like enough portions that it'll actually be something to do next time, or?
Yes, the loggers camp will most likely take all of the next session.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, then we might as well get a little bit of a head start now, just in case.
If you'd
You know what I
like
mean?
to,
Because like otherwise, like we might just end up like trying to rush at the end of next time, or something.
okay.
Because if we're not going to be waiting too long between sessions, you know what I mean? It's just like to be on the safe side.
Well, I see what you mean. I don't think we need to continue
Okay.
because
I mean, you're the one who actually knows how it's going to play out, so.
right, yeah. So I don't think we need to continue just in case stuff happens, and we won't have enough time to resolve it. And I think this is a good introduction to some of the things you may face in the future.
Okay.
But since we have like a lot of apparent stuff that DM needs to know about, if you guys want to, we can spend the next 45 minutes talking about things.
Sir, I texted you like my
You-
entire
yeah,
thing.
you did. Others gave me like a soon.tm on important information. But
Well, listen, I'll get it to you tonight.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
All good.
I got it. I just, you know,
And with that
I-
machines, she'll get it
I
to you
need
in 2
feedback
nights,
on my
as
other
in
stuff.
48 hours from now.
I mean, even if it's that, as long as it's before Friday, preferably before an hour before. No, I'm kidding. Y'all are all good. Awesome. So if that's the case, I will leave it with the usual question, comments, concerns, things we liked, things we didn't.
this was fun.
This was
I
fun.
don't like
Little Shack.
I don't like Shack
Little
Boy.
Shack Boy.
Oh, Shack Boy.
Oh, Shack Boy.
No, I do genuinely love it, but Lou
Please
is
bring me the garden hoe.
Little Shack Boy.
I'll show you a
Little
garden.
Shack Boy.
Well, Shack Boy's going in the streets if he keeps getting treated like this.
I just follow you.
Yeah, because tracking is certainly this party's strong suit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, we
I'm
have
decent at it,
trap.
thank you.
Oh yeah, you are. good. Well, I don't hear any questions, comments, concerns, or things we like, or things we didn't. So,
I went.
liked it.
I
like
went.
Shack Boy.
I went
I
to the
liked it when Pugnac
restroom,
called-
oh, okay, fair enough.
I
so
like
I
that too.
have
Yeah.
no
I think
idea
you
what
should do it
happened.
more often.
Yeah. For reference, Chase, just in regards to your early thing, the gray orcs are from this corner, and mountain orcs, which we currently have, like part of like the quest and everything, are from this corner. So they're like separate corners of the continent with a
Okay.
giant desert in between them.
We are
Well,
here.
half desert, half tundra.
So
Yeah.
are we calling it beforehand? Last I heard, we might have been going into it.
No, we are calling it here because there's things that you might face that I would prefer you have time to do.
Okay.
But yeah, I just asked if anyone had questions, comments, concerns, things they liked, things they didn't, etc.
Nope. I think
This
my
was fun.
character's getting back into character.
I do really enjoy that all of you took the session to kind of communicate and actually develop bonds.
Pretty.
Because up to this point, it's just been like, yeah, we're just walking. We're just a bunch of dudes.
Pretty much all this is at this point is Maladin is tired, but also just wanting to help people except for Layla.
Mhm.
And as
I'm
far as
only here for
I
Fair
can
enough.
tell, Pugnat also doesn't need help. At least no direct goal to achieve at this stage.
you guys.
Yeah, he's just trying to find himself. From what
So
you
is
can
Lou.
Yeah, completely different.
The difference is Pugnat is trying to find himself. Lou is trying to remember himself.
Yeah. It's like, who am I?
Who am I? Where have I been? What is my
Like, I thought-
purpose?
He's a self-exploration.
Wait, so we're all trying to find someone except for Maladin?
Well, I would technically say that Maladin's just trying to do better from past life.
Say so, yeah. That's a good synopsis of what he's going through.
Also, we could have been friends if you were nicer to me.
You kicked me awake. You called me an inferior species. Everything I have said or done to you has been a response.
Oh, you're giving elves a really bad rap. Like, oh, Layla's
Oh my
racist.
god.
He's not racist. He's like a nice man.
Layla's not racist. They just
How can you call someone inferior? And you know what? I mean, I did kind of preface that by saying elves think highly of themselves.
I'd
but-
like
Yeah,
to
that's mean.
I like to
that's
point out-
That's the broad. That's racist.
like
to say
Lou,
that.
Lou
I mean,
is
they
Lou-
typically are. Never
hey,
mind.
let me just say,
Lou's very
Lou
down
is fine. Lou doesn't remember how arrogant they could have been. Lou is fine.
So
Layla,
they did have a humble beginning too.
Layla is the one that I'm just like, brother. Not only are you calling me inferior, you're also gaslighting me into thinking you didn't say that. You didn't say those exact words, but you did essentially say it by saying you should be a better race.
If I
Yeah.
had to describe all of your characters as one phrase, I don't know about the rest of you. Layla is just gaslight gatekeep girl boss.
Oh my
Let's
God.
go.
Oh god.
Does that make Lou still and manipulate male wife?
Yes.
I guess.
No, not yet.
not yet. Maybe the old Lou was
Not yet.
mansplain manipulate male wife.
Maybe.
This Lou's just male wife
And therapist.
and therapist and shack boy.
Shack boy.
I don't know why, but in my head, I feel like Lou is more of a Ron Swanson. I'm not
Ron Swanson.
from
Oh, I'll pull it up for you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Also, Trap is so sad. It's so sad.
No, I don't like that.
I mean, I do have to admit,
From
it's a
mustache
really good backstory though.
You know,
Who's Ron Swan?
It's a
what's
very
his
cliche
deal?
backstory, is what you mean.
Well,
fuck
no, you understood
Maladin.
the assignment. No, Maladin's is great too. We were just talking about Trap at the moment. Maladin's is great because you guys understood the assignment, which all of you did, but like you guys chose, like you're saying, it is kind of generic, but like good reasons to become travelers. You know, some people come up with a backstory or something from their backstory they're hunting, which some of you have.
Yeah, I came up from Eldritch Knight. I was just like, hey, yo, I know what this means. And I was told that's not what that means. And I'm like, damn it.
You know, funnily enough, there is a class that is like very eldritch. It's just not that one.
Damn it.
Become a war. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, warlocks.
Warlocks are great. I love warlocks. They're my favorite class.
I was trying to make a warlock, but
Mhm.
like I just could not get them to work the way I wanted to for the sheer fact that they can't physically fucking learn shape change.
Correct, yeah.
Lou was almost a druid.
And there's like no way for them to learn it either. Like even if you took like magic initiate,
Nah.
they could not learn it because it's like a level 2 spell or something.
Honestly, I feel like Lou might have been a druid in another life, i.e. the one she forgot, or he forgot.
Oh my gosh.
Remember. No, I don't think you ever can learn polymorph as a warlock unless it's a niche class I haven't tried yet.
Oh no,
But
I'm not talking about polymorph. I'm talking about like
Lose
just like basic ass shape change.
He's a male one.
Lou used to be a woman.
you could have done a what's the shape changer class called or race called?
I know. I changed their race to changeling,
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking
but
of.
I wanted them to be an Eladrin or whatever it is.
Oh, fair enough. Eladrins are nice.
Yeah, like I wanted them to be an Eladrin, but I just could not physically obtain like a shape shifting skill without like literal hacks. You know.
Fair. Yeah.
I'd also like to point out to you laughing little elves over there,
Ah,
Lou is damn near the trap of the game. We have come to this conclusion based off of AI art.
Trap?
And I will say, since
Oh.
you guys have access to D&D Beyond, and you did make a standard first character kind of scenario, if there's something homebrew or something with like rules that you kind of would want changed or things you wanted subbed out, just talk to me and we can probably work it out.
Okay.
Oh, there isn't
There's
actually
something-
a way to like add that. I don't think like physically can't add like that as like a thing.
Well, some people already have their homebrew shit on D&D Beyond, and you just port it over.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm not sure. I might have to enable homebrew for that character sheet.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah, I
Speaking of
think so.
Homer, Zach, you never gave me your opinion.
On what?
Wow.
Dang.
No, wait. I know you sent me something. I'm just trying to remember what it was. Hold on. I apologize. I have been offline way too.
I like,
No,
by
you're
the way,
fine.
after Trap told his story, my character was essentially like, "That's rough, buddy. Here's my depressing story."
For real.
And Lou's like, oh, I kind of like lied to you guys. You're lying.
Why is the font so small? Oh Christ! Why is the font so small? Hold on.
Open it in browser.
I am.
Layla told her
Okay, I can
story.
read it at
Yeah,
300%.
mine's rough, by the way.
Oh,
Did
if
your
you just
dad
click
get
on the
eaten?
image, so it's like the plus symbol and the magnifying glass, that's plenty.
Also,
Yeah, I gotcha.
I heard you, Sarah, trying to copy my Zuko joke.
I didn't hear yours.
Yeah, I will
Did you
admit,
say it before me?
Zach, a lot of it is redundant text because of how the first like effect thing is.
Oh, I see.
Chase,
Oh, so if you're an artificer,
What?
okay.
did you say it before me? I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I said it. Everyone was
Oh.
talking, but when the rabbit got done with his story, I essentially said, "That's rough, buddy."
I know that this wording is not important, Dust, but I find it very, very gross. It
Oof.
says these magical builds can only be eaten willingly and will immediately dissolve upon entering the mouth. And then in parentheses, it
Oh,
says,
no.
or equivalent orifice of the willing eater.
Oh no!
I mean,
Why
Hey.
do you need to say that?
Hey,
What
yo.
do you mean? Why do I need to say that? There's a very obvious reason why I need to say that.
I mean, yes, but the connotation. Never mind. I'm not going into this.
Okay, hold on.
My brain
Are
goes somewhere else. Because
Are you going to tell me that stuff like the fucking plasmoid and autognomes don't exist?
no, that makes sense. But the first thing I think of is a human being, and
Or
Never mind.
equivalent orifice, equivalent.
equivalent. Yeah, but yeah. Never mind. I know what it was meant to be, but for me, my brain goes other places, and it's kind of gross.
Hey, Jovan, take me out to dinner. Hey, yo.
That loser trap comment.
What? Just take a note out of Madeline books. Just shove your sword into any hole you can find.
Oh my god.
Hey, yo.
I'm hungry.
Shark Boy's not hungry. Shark Boy doesn't want any more food.
Maladin at this point. What is sex? What is this thing you speak
Does
of?
Lou remember what sex is? Can Layla be their teacher? No, she'll tell them.
You see, when two people are very drunk,
When a male
Oh,
rabbit and a
God.
female rabbit love each other very much.
no. when they're very drunk. Love's not involved at
Oh,
all.
I've got it for Layla. When an elf and a human love each other very much.
Trap just hands mouthed in this picture of Jessica Rabbit.
Dude, I've already set my position over it, dude. That's the entire stream so far. Hey,
She dropped
yo.
a gummy on the floor and expected me to eat it. I did eat it.
Why?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Who said lose a trap though? That's mean.
I did.
That was Zach.
That's mean.
Oh,
You
was it
admitted
you?
it.
I thought it was Zach.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
What happened?
I thought it was you who said that Lou is the trap.
No.
Lou is a
Okay, here's
trap.
the thing.
Callie
Have you ever seen
admitted
Saint
it.
Seiya? Have you seen Saint Seiya?
No.
The new one
Don't
or
worry
the old
about
one?
it. So there's this guy in it named Pisces Aphrodite. He's a man named Aphrodite. Don't worry about it. I based Lou's design on him and Henry from Black Clover. You look up
Hey,
Henry
Tetsuo.
from Black Clover and you'll see the resemblance.
And Astolfo.
That's
What?
pretty cool.
What?
I was talking. No, I was talking about what that sent me. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
That seems actually pretty fair and balanced.
That's what I was aiming for. Like, I was gonna make it like all effects, and then I realized how absolutely busted it would be if it could like always break out of the two that it doesn't actually give. If it could actually give like resistance for what are the other ones at the end there?
It's like
Stunned
Thunder
and
Charms.
petrified. Yeah, stunned
Oh
and
yes, Stunned and
petrified.
Petrified.
Oh yeah, that
Immunities for those are
character.
not a good idea.
Yeah, but I mean, it's only for what 24 hours at most.
It would have been, but like petrified immunity. Considering that like greater heal is the only thing that can like remove petrification, it's already kind of good. So
I'm not
True,
gonna
but you
lie.
gotta think about it. Like they would have to know in advance that
true,
petrification.
but there
was
are a number of
possible.
ways they could know.
That's true as well.
I'm
There are
not
like
gonna
two different
lie.
ways to learn that.
Callie,
Yeah,
I
that's
completely
actually-
forgot about that character.
Okay, I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back.
I'm not gonna lie, I fell off a Black Clover hard.
But did you get to Henry?
Yeah, I got to him
That
there.
show was terrible.
Good. So he looks like him a little bit.
Like that show was like unironically bad.
I like it. I mean, I'm on
It's-
episode.
The characters
4?
are too stupid to live
It-
in like the
Yeah, but
literal
that's
It
possible
it
sense.
it is very Shonen Jump, I would say.
I kind of like Shonen Jump. So like
Oh no,
Saint Seiya's the
like
most
Naruto
stupid
and
show.
Bleach and like Blue Exorcist, those are like Shonen Jump.
Okay,
This
let's-
is they are literally too stupid to live.
Let's
Hey,
get
it's
something
better than
straight.
Fairy Tale.
Let's get something straight. Naruto is a character that should have been killed long ago.
Yeah.
He actually gives some forethought to stuff though. Like,
It's- my issue with
not
Naruto,
much, but
Yeah.
some. He has reasons behind his decisions.
my issue with Naruto is mainly that they went like Dragon Ball Z with it when Shippuden came out.
Yeah, I did not care. Like honestly, I think Naruto should have ended with the pain fight.
I think that's a pretty common thought. Like that's a pretty good consensus for a lot of people, I believe.
I think you
Um,
guys are mean.
Yeah, you're mean.
Like originally, it was supposed to end with that one fight with like him and Sasuke at like the waterfall or whatever.
yeah, and
Like
then
he
it
was
came.
supposed to beat Sasuke and drag his ass back, but they thought, "Ooh, this is making money. Let's not."
Not to mention Orochimaru became a bitch.
Yeah.
But Bleach is coming back, and I would say for Black Clover, pretty much the only character that I give a damn about is probably Yami, and that's it.
Yeah, the
Well-
new series of Bleach is okay, but it feels like a different show.
I mean, it's been how many years?
No, I mean like,
They upped
Like-
the power level a lot. I'm pretty sure.
yeah, like his like even compared to like how he literally killed like God at the end of it, it's like a very like his abilities are very different to the point of like not even being the same person.
That probably happened in Fullbringer. Honestly,
Like even like the color of his Getsuga Tensei was different
it's changed.
for some reason.
What was it? Blue and then black and red, and then what's it now?
Now it's white and black.
Interesting.
No, sorry, it was gold and then it was white and black. For some reason, it was gold first, but they changed it after like episode 1.
Interesting.
of the new series. Yeah, I'm not going to pretend to understand it.
I'll
It,
say
like,
that.
it-
I'll say this:
Yeah.
Bleach before the new season was bad at power scaling, though. They kicked that shit off after like Bleach went into the Soul Society. It fucking power scaling went out the window because now you're telling me he's on par with Zaraki and
Yeah.
Kenpachi?
No, hey, no, don't get me wrong
Or
here. I'm not saying
Kenpachi.
it's bad. It is a good show. Some of the fights so far have been quite interesting.
Yeah, I enjoyed Bleach is probably my favorite shonen.
Have you seen the new one?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay, let me put it this way. You know the like Squad 1 captain, the old guy?
Yamamoto? Yeah, I know that one. I know
He's
that.
fucking OP.
Oh, I know. Oh, I've heard.
And 2, the Squad 4, I think it is, the healing captain.
Yep, I know that one too.
She goes hard.
Yeah, I know.
Like, oof. Oh, have you just like looked up like their fights?
No, it's just like this thing has been like a season that may not come out for the longest time. So I looked into the manga and I know.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you just haven't seen the show, but you do like know the.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it gets
Okay.
it gets wow. Anyway, people who are muted, Callie and Sarah, did you guys have anything to say and we interrupted you by accident?
Quote unquote accident.
It's okay. It's fine. You can hate the shows I like.
I don't hate Black Clover, but I do agree for
I
the
do.
fact that like
I
Asta,
actually hate that show.
I do agree with the fact that Asta is probably like one of the lesser, I think, of the shonen characters.
Well, he's really stupid, but that's kind of what makes him endearing to me.
Like, there's like a line, right, where like it can start becoming endearing, but it bypasses that and becomes less endearing and more not insufferable, but as if you can't comprehend how they are not dead.
I mean,
Like-
I still hold that premise for Naruto though.
To a degree.
Sorry, you were talking, Callie.
Not as bad. Yes, there's some of it there, but it is not as bad.
Callie, go.
Oh, what? Oh,
You-
Oh, one. Have you heard of Yu Hakusho?
I have, and I haven't watched it.
You need
Heard
to,
the
because
name, never
that's my
seen it.
favorite one. Okay, as long as you don't have beef with that one, we're good.
I think
Is it a
it's
slice of life?
It's what?
Is it a slice of life? I haven't like
Oh
seen
no,
it.
no, no! It's
No.
like a shonen. It's like one of the. It was really big back in the 90s.
It's like an
then
80s,
kind of dropped
90s.
off, but it's getting more popular these days again. But it's about what? It's about a kid
All right,
who dies saving like a small child.
It's, to my
And then he-
knowledge, like demon based, I believe. Demon blood.
Yeah, it's like yokai stuff. It's
What are we
it's really
talking about?
cool.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, my
Oh,
favorite.
anime. Fair enough.
Yeah, no, I've never seen this.
I've actually heard good things about that one. That's probably one of the
It's
top
really good.
shonen
Like,
ones.
I've tried watching Inuyasha. I physically could not. Like, I got
You
like,
don't like
like
Inuyasha?
2 or 3 episodes in. I'm like, no.
No, you have to wait at
Inuyasha.
least like
Like,
10 episodes.
I
in.
think it's the same reason I couldn't watch fucking One Piece. It's just so slow.
Yeah.
Inuyasha does drag quite a bit.
It drags so
Like,
much.
I even
but
tried
so
watching the newer version of it, like just like like why not? And it also is no.
It's so good.
I could not.
It's
Oh,
it's
good.
it's
Old
also
shows.
it's also a very girl centered show.
Yeah. But like,
Have any of you
Don't-
seen Kikakashi?
No.
No. Oof. It was a good show, but like they like discontinued it midway through without like an actual ending.
I feel
which
like
was
I
kind of weird. It was one of those shows where they just ran it like on like late night Adult Swim.
yeah. That's how I found out about Inuyasha.
no.
Yeah.
No, the only thing I watched on late night Adult Swim was Bo. No, wait, that was
Oh,
Toonami. Never
no.
mind. Oh,
That-
it was
that's
so
the same
good when I was
thing.
Well, that
little kid.
was on
Toonami
Adult
is
Swim.
late night Adult Swim. It just wasn't always called Toonami.
Yeah.
Shout out to the only reason, by the way, Naruto is more popular than Bleach, as far as I'm concerned, because Bleach didn't
Facts,
get a
honestly.
Bleach didn't get a fucking spot on Standard Cartoon Network or Boomerang. Fucking Naruto did. Bleach only showed up on Toonami. Naruto showed up on both.
I mean,
Fuck
Naruto
Naruto.
only showed up on Toonami until like they adopted it for the other ones.
Yeah,
Correct. Yeah.
but I'm saying
well,
they.
they
It was
were
the
going
same
to
thing with
discontinue
fucking-
Toonami So,
Oh, what was it? I don't even remember. It was like a lot of like cartoons ended up on like Toonami before they made it. Like I forget. It was some show. I can't even remember. It was like Bio Soldier or something.
Bio
It was
Syndicate?
yes.
maybe like the mecha one.
That
Biosymbiote,
show
yeah.
was so
Yeah.
fucking good.
That
and I'm
was
so upset
that
they
was
stopped it.
fucking
Yeah, like it was
awesome.
on like Toonami and stuff, and then like it got adopted by like Disney or Cartoon Network or
It
something.
was Cartoon Network.
It was
Yeah.
Cartoon Network. I enjoyed Generator Rex, in which they made more.
That was
But,
another one. And then they did a
It was-
crossover with Ben 10, and I was like, that's weird.
Yeah, I hated that. That was
They-
the
they
depth
chose
of my
some-
jaw
They
watching this.
yeah,
go
they
away.
chose some weird directions with that one.
They did. I kind of like the first like plot twist, but then it started getting
What?
weird.
Yeah.
People making like weird like design choices for money? No.
Yeah, with cartoons,
that's-
yeah.
Well, that's the same thing that happened with the one we were talking about earlier with the mecha stuff. Like it got weird, didn't it?
I think season 2 was the weird one. Because I think it
Yeah.
only went on for 2 seasons, and then season 2, everybody stopped.
I don't know. I barely watched any of
Yeah.
that show. I just remember it like was one place then a different one.
Season 1 hooked me, and then season 2 was like so bizarre. I was like, I don't know how I feel about this.
Wasn't it Symbiotic? Isn't that what the show was called?
I
Like
think so.
Symbiotic Titan, or something.
Yeah.
Yes, Symbiotic Titan was exactly what it was. Yeah, because they made the characters turn a little bit unique, and I did not enjoy it. But yeah, I can't remember enough about it to talk more about it, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
no,
d-
I barely remember anything about that show. I don't
yeah,
think
my
I saw that
memory's
much of it.
hell.
Yeah.
What was the last good Cartoon Network show you watched? A lot of people say Steven Universe.
Steven Universe is pretty good.
They really fumbled the ending of it.
I didn't watch it that far.
No, like the creator had like an actual plan and stuff,
Uh-huh.
but the like, producers being producers.
Oh, he was like, we gotta. I see.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Watching it.
I don't even like. It's been long enough since I like looked into it. That I don't even remember what the differences were. But I can't remember if it was like a length thing, or if it was like a content direction choice where they didn't want to do any more because like they wouldn't let them take the direction they wanted or something. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
I know some of the concepts they added later on made sense with like the story he had, but it kind of took a different take.
I'm not gonna lie.
Because Garnet being the merged gym thing was really, really cool. And then they like kept trying to do stuff with that, and it made it weird.
Callie or
Oh
Sarah,
no, I'm
whoever
talking
was
about like end stuff.
Oh,
like,
I
final
see.
season end stuff.
Callie
Wow, I
or
didn't get
Sarah.
that far.
Callie or Sarah, whoever sent up.
I'll
Please
probably
stop.
catch up on that.
Hello. Oh, I was just gonna say that the creator is a she, Rebecca Sugar.
Yeah. Sorry, did I
Oh,
say he? Reflex.
I probably did because I didn't know.
Not like it's a big deal, but
I'm gonna say I can
Yes,
never.
it is. Female creators are important. Credits too.
Yeah, I
I'll
agree.
I'll say I never gave a damn about Steven Universe because I could never get into the fact that the kid had a fucking stone in his stomach. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, the belly button.
he got more mature after season 1. Honestly, I really like the
I
show.
don't know. I mean, they could have fumbled it worse though.
I'm not
At
gonna
least
lie.
dropped Callie
I-
again.
I fell off of the Cartoon Network when fucking Uncle Grandpa came out. I'm sorry.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
I intentionally like changed the channel whenever that show came on. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some of their
Didn't
new
they
stuff
also
is-
didn't they have Clarence as well?
Yes.
Which
What
I
were you
don't think
saying, Sarah?
I ever really enjoyed.
Or was that Callie?
Huh?
Didn't one of you say something a second ago? Oh well, whatever.
Oh, yeah. I got into a lot of this kind of stuff later in life because I didn't actually have access to any of this stuff when I was a kid. Because I had PBS Kids and Cubo, a Canadian channel, and that's it.
Cubo actually had some good shit on it though.
It did, okay. I can't remember if it was Cubo or PBS Kids that had Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. That was the best show growing up.
Fair
You
enough.
didn't get to appreciate
no.
you didn't get to appreciate Boomerang with the fucking Tom and Jerry
With
though.
Cartoon Network.
What?
I'm just looking through like the Wikipedia article of like old
Wow.
Toonami shows. Have
Yeah,
any of
well,
you seen
perhaps some of you guys
Tenchi
could-
Muyo?
I remember that one.
No.
That rings a bell, but I don't know why.
Martha Stewart?
Mark Speak.
Guy
House of
gets
the Night.
abducted by a
It's
spaceship
really good. Greek
and
mythology,
turns
but
out
really
to be like the unluckiest person in all of existence.
Oh yeah.
bad.
Yeah. That's a trip.
I'm actually curious now. Hold on, let me look at the Toonami
It's a
series.
decent show if you like are interested at all in watching it. But it is one of those older shows in that there are lots of let's call it womanizing.
Oh
And by
my.
womanizing I mean they have strong female characters, but they're all overly sexualized.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
pretty
what's the
that's pretty
point?
standard for anime.
Yeah, but it's like an old show.
I didn't know Akame Got Kill was on Toonami at one point.
Not for-
Let me put it this way: if I recall, I think there's an
I
episode
think.
where they are like harvesting semen or something.
yeah.
Like, like it's one of those old shows like where they could get away with a lot more than they get away with now.
Correct. Yeah.
Bakugan was on Toonami at one point? What?
Yes. Yeah. When it
Literally
left.
every Japanese-based cartoon was on Toonami before it made it to like any other network until recently.
Well, Bakugan didn't enter Toonami until it started ending on Cartoon Network. I thought they like made the transition.
Oh, did it? I sorted mine by year, so I'm not even like that far. So I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, no worries. It rather went from Toonami to Cartoon Network because it got hype, or it switched from Cartoon Network to Toonami because it lost hype.
I've got a question.
Yeah, what's up?
For the group as a whole, as a meta question, are we going to do anything to try to get along?
I think I'm
With
trying.
your fucking character, no.
Try to get what?
Get along.
I feel like I think I summed it up last time we talked as well as I can. So long as I'm working towards my goal, I am fine doing whatever. But I need to be working towards my goal.
I think you've garnered more sympathy from Lou tonight, so I think that's good. Like Lou's
And
like, oh,
Maladin.
this guy's.
But you guys did some character development.
I want to say
Look,
Maladin's willing to help you.
Lou is willing to help you as well.
Layla was until you were like, I wonder if your dad got eaten by an orc, which was the wrong thing to say.
Come on.
Oh, I was saying that out of character. I was just like memeing.
You have no differentiation for when you talk out of character. I
I-
thought you
You're
said
right.
that in character, and I was
I-
prepared to hate you.
I still love that, like, Sarah's like, damn, you guys are depressing. My dad went missing, and I don't have a mom.
I mean, in comparison, it's not so depressing.
Yeah, like that's pretty standard.
True. Like, one got tortured, the other got tortured, and then Layla just got roofied or Lou got
Yeah.
roofied.
Yeah.
Okay, well look,
It could have been tortured.
if
Yeah.
Trap didn't say that in character, then Layla's gonna lay off. But I
mean-
need you to say when you're talking in or out of character.
You could have a
Please.
fun voice.
Yeah, in genuine relevance to all your characters, it's someone trying to find someone they lost that was very close to them. Someone that got tortured and is trying to find their purpose. Someone has had something like had their purpose kind of used against them and then they forgot about it.
Yeah, they like he lost his whole purpose.
Yeah, and then one's on not necessarily like a mindless, vengeful trek,
Pretty much.
but they are on a vengeful track.
I will note here, apparently, Pokemon was aired simultaneously, like without like a break or anything, on Toonami and CW Kids and Cartoon Network at the same time.
What
Sheesh.
the hell?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, they really.
Like
Honestly,
they,
I feel like that's why it's so hyped up too. Is
and
because
like, it was initially aired on Toonami, and then like the next morning they did a rerun of the episode that released on the other two.
Yes, yeah.
Hey, yo, shout out to Casher and Sins, the fucking origin name for my old Xbox account, even though I was too stupid to actually fully name the name and said just Casher. I'm not gonna lie, that show had good action as far as I was concerned.
Only 6 episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh aired on Toonami
That's rough.
before it got moved to Kids WB.
Wait, 6 episodes of what?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah.
Ethan,
Hey,
speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh, I did
Dude.
Oh,
my
you
homework on my Yu-Gi-Oh rival.
you kicked that kid's ass?
No, not yet, not yet.
Okay,
But I know he made his own deck of random cards, so I know it's trash.
cool. Ruin his existence. Kaiba his ass. Call
What-
him a
wait.
fourth-rate duelist with a or third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate
Oh.
deck.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
Oh no! Wait, so did you make your own deck or anything yet, or?
I haven't made my own deck yet. I'm thinking
Okay.
about going with Obnoxious Celtic Warrior.
Okay. So wait, do you know anything that's in his deck?
No, not yet.
Okay. Like if you can get like a few names, just like a general idea of it, then we can like more easily give you like a comparable one.
We'll tell
Alright.
you how to wreck his ass.
Yeah.
Like we can give you something that can like beat him without stomping him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I want to beat him. I don't want to like demolish him.
No,
I just-
no,
I
no,
want
no, no,
him
no.
with room for him to improve.
No.
wanna
We want to ruin his existence and put him off playing Yu-Gi-Oh forever.
Let me put it this way: no matter what he's playing, if he is playing like a hand-built deck, then you could easily beat him with anything meta. Like that.
Cool.
Like the question is no
Yeah.
longer can you beat him; it's how close can we make your deck to his.
Uh-huh.
By the-
Could just, I could just give you my side deck.
Hey yo, shout out to the best
It doesn't
anime.
matter what you're playing against. They're not gonna have fun.
Shout out to the best anime
you
ever,
got?
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Though
I haven't seen it. Please no spoilers.
It's actually really good. Yeah. I
it's
like that.
really fucking good. Go watch
Yes,
it.
Thank you.
Edward is pretty much just okay. The only thing I'll tell you, Sarah, Edward's pretty much just me.
Okay.
No, I think it kind of fell off at the end.
Which
Short
one? The
little
first,
angry
the
man.
first one, or the second one?
Honestly, they both kind of blur together for me.
Really?
Yeah. Well, that's because the story up to a certain point is the same.
Yes, because
It's just
the
Brotherhood
original.
follows the creator's vision for it because he actually released all the content and they just followed suit.
Yeah, Brotherhood is the one that
original
follows the
was
manga.
Yeah, the original took a different path because the creator wasn't done developing the story.
And it's
Yeah, that's
drastically more
basically what they did
convoluted.
with that's what they did with Black Butler. Like season 1 is
Yes.
canon, season 2 is decidedly not canon,
And
and
then
then they
season
just started
3 is
releasing
canon.
like extra arcs. Well, there's not really a season 3.
The circus
It's more
arc.
like DLC for the first season.
Hey yo,
Yeah.
guess what?
They-
Black
they
Butler's
reduced
coming
them in, like,
back.
like series of like short series of like the next like books.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
shout
the
out.
Book of Murder, the Book of Circus. The next
Same
one
thing.
is like the Book of Werewolf or something. I don't know.
I'm gonna say Black
I don't even
Butler's coming
remember the name of
back.
Oh, fucking Soul Eater. That show is so old.
Dude.
And they never finished it.
Soul Eater's okay.
And then they came out with like
You shut
Soul
your
Eater
whore
Kids.
mouth. Oh, you mean the fucking like B team or whatever it was?
Yeah.
I didn't finish that.
I didn't even start it. I saw like the first episode and I was like,
Yeah.
not for me, Chief.
Apparently, if I can not manage to unplug my headset. Apparently, oh fuck, what's it called? What's the firefighter show? That's
Fire
Oh,
Force.
I know what you're talking about. Don't
yeah,
remember.
Fire,
Fire
Force.
Force.
Apparently, Fire Force is a prequel to Soul Eater.
What?
Yeah, like it takes place in universe. Like you know how like Soul Eater, how like the entire place is mostly a wasteland.
Oh my god.
You know what? I can fucking see it now. I got alcohol
Yeah,
in my
it's
system, but I can
apparently
see
a
it now.
prequel to Soul Eater.
Oh, that's wild.
That
That's
is- oh my.
weird.
Like maybe it's a sequel. I'm pretty sure it's a prequel.
I could see it. Shout out
That
by the
makes sense.
shout out by the way to Hunter x Hunter, which
Yes.
when are we ever getting another season?
Uh,
Uh,
okay. The
so
manga
that's a
came-
little bit complicated. The current guy who wrote it, his health is on decline,
Yeah.
And
he is
he's
currently in the
teaching his
process of-
wife how to do it, right?
Yes, he is currently in the process
Yeah.
of teaching his wife how to do it, but
And
until he is like literally dead, he's refusing to let her touch it.
Callie,
the
go.
He is very stubborn.
It will be in good hands because she's the creator of Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Perfect.
She's a wonderful mangaka.
So I it's in safe hands with her, but and he's still
Yeah.
releasing some.
Yo, shut
Yeah,
Yes.
he's still releasing content. He's just
Yeah.
he takes indefinite hiatuses whenever he feels like it because, well, to be fair, he's making a quality show at the end of it, so
You know
Yeah.
what?
you know they're
Shout
not
out,
going to stop him.
shout
I
out to
will say it's
Killua.
possible. Oh yeah, Killua.
I will say it's possible if she takes over that
I mean, You say that as if
some
Pillar's
ships
even
of
in the
hers
next
will
arc.
happen.
He isn't.
Because okay, the creator of Hunter x Hunter also created Yu Yu Hakusho, and I remember his wife specifically shipped Karama and Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Who and who?
Okay,
Well,
it
it could be
doesn't
one of
matter.
those-
She shipped two of the main characters that did not end up together, and I guarantee if she had gotten her hands on that, they would have ended up together.
Don't
Well, that
put
might be
Gon
part
and
of
Killua
his,
together.
you
Don't
know,
put Gon and
training,
Killua
though.
together.
It might be.
Don't
He might
do
be
it.
like, for the love of God, no, don't do this.
Don't do it. They're best friends. They are good that way. Please.
Listen, I'm just saying Karapika might end up with Leorio if she gets
Okay.
her on it.
You know what? I'm
So-
fine with that. They're side characters as far as I'm concerned. Because
Oh,
Killua
okay.
is the best character.
He is pretty awesome. My favorite is Karapika though.
I can understand why.
Apparently, in regards to Soul Eater, there's a lot of heavy referencing, but nothing like canon explicitly saying it. But it's relatively like the community thinks that yeah, they're pretty sure that the Excalibur and Fire Force is the Excalibur and Soul Reaper just after. Is like the same one because Excalibur's ancient in Soul Eater.
I don't remember Excalibur and Fire Force. Although I'm not caught up on Fire Force. So.
Arthur, the guy with the
Arthur's-
glowing sword, blonde guy,
Oh,
Guy,
his sword is
What?
Excalibur.
that
he's the guy
makes
who only has powers when he believes he's Arthur, right?
that
Like,
makes
yeah, something
sense.
like that.
That makes sense. You know, that makes a lot of sense, and that's weird for me, but at the same time, you know what? Cool enough. Hey, yo, shout out to Boruto, the series that no one ever wanted and no one still does.
And it took budget away from other better works.
Yeah, sadly.
Hey, yo, shout out to Sword Art Online, which should have ended with the first season.
Facts.
Not even the whole first season. End it before Elfine.
Believe it or not, it
Yeah,
just gets more rapey.
Oh,
The
I consider Elfheim to be part of the second season. I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The first season was
First
this first Sword Art Online episode, or like the series. Like that's the first season, as far as I'm concerned.
After they broke the code, they should have ended.
Yeah.
Everyone wakes up, no one's happy, feels bad, but oh well.
Hey,
Better than
yo.
what they got going on right now.
Shout out to My Hero, which started off strong, went into a lull, and then came back strong.
Real. We
Came
just
back
finished-
strong. I gave up on that show after like the second season. Like,
Dude,
Yeah.
I wasn't that big on it to begin with, and then it went downhill. I'm like, no, I'm done.
The first season's good. The second season lulls. The third season lulls. Fourth season, I think. No, third season kicks back up. Fourth season lulls. Fifth season kicks the fuck back up.
I hate to do this, but I'm feeling hella tired.
You do that.
All right.
But yeah, I
You're
think
gonna get
one
some
has.
hands.
I mean, we're far past the session, Zach. You can just go. There's no need to like feel
Yeah,
bad
no
about
worries. No, I was just letting y'all know. Like, I'm enjoying the conversation. I enjoy hanging out, but I am tired.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. I'm gonna dip too soon. So
All right, sounds good. Send me whatever. I'll read it. Give you my input. All right. Bye, guys.
Gives me
good
opinions.
night, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah, it's the thing.